Oh, yeah. Up next, The Dark Knight. At 11, Who Pooped in Johnny Depp's Bed? A true crime doc. Rachel!
Hey guys, welcome back to We Watch Movie. I'm Mike.
I'm Jay.
And this is a commentary, the Saturday night movie commentary for The Dark Knight.
Yeah. And even though it's really shitty that in this movie you have Christian Bale, who's by the way arguably one of the best Batmans, but not my favorite Batman, but one of the best Batmans, going through like he's still in casting and getting gravelier and gravelier with his voice. Like the motherfucker at this movie and Dark Knight Rises sounds like Macy Gray being Batman.
I just showed you. Ah,
yeah, dude, it gets annoying as fuck. And I hate his helmet in this, dude. It looks like the old Captain America 1979 movie where it's like a motorcycle helmet. And it's not even really a mask. It's just a helmet that he takes off to look cool on a motorcycle. He puts on.
Maybe I wouldn't argue with anybody if they said this was the greatest Batman film that's ever reached the screen at all.
Yeah.
My personal favorite is 89 Batman. But yeah, dude, there is some weird Christian Bale-isms going on. I think what happened was like Heath Ledger was killing it so hard as Joker that I think like he felt the need to like overact. But what are you gonna do when you're wearing a fucking cowl and you have one voice? He's like, I make it better.
I think even Christopher Nolan at some point during the shoot went up to him and was like, "Hey Christian, you might want to back off of that shit. You're starting to sound like you smoke 16 packs of cigarettes a day." Because with Chris Nolan, it gets too fucking much for him. It's a problem. But Christian Bale is again one of the best, most versatile actors of all time. But in this one, I mean, Heath Ledger is such a massive, monumental fucking force for acting. It just pales everything in comparison to it.
Yeah, it's got to be hard for him to like. Not Batman's not one note. I mean, Bruce Wayne has a lot of layers to him, but when he's in the cape and the cowl, and he has to talk like Batman, do that same voice over and over. Being the great actor that he is deep down and not being able to like emote a little bit more, that's probably what drove him to be like, I just showed you.
Christopher Nolan is like a genius in fucking filmmaking. You would have thought at some point he would like, can we just put a voice changer in there? Everybody talks shit on Zack Snyder, but let me tell you something. That motherfucker gets 1,000 genius points for figuring out that Batman would be so smart he would have a voice box to change his voice while in costume.
Then again, he probably heard the tapes from Christian Bale on the set of Terminator. He's like, I don't want to piss him off.
Yeah, dude, God, I don't know, man. Like, it just, there's something about the voice that it literally makes me dig my goddamn nails into the fucking chalk. Like, I don't know.
Sometimes I like it. Sometimes I do like it. And
the first one, it wasn't bad. Batman Begins, it wasn't so bad. I'm like, oh, they'll fix that later on in post or something. It'll get a little bit better in the second. I was like, it got fucking worse. Like, Jesus. He switched from Reds to fucking Newports.
And then The Dark Knight Rises, he goes a little bit even more bonkers. He's like, where's the car?
That's what I'm saying. By the third one, he's smoking 2 cartons of Newports a day. It's all that fiberglass getting in his lungs.
Guys, this is a Patreon especial request. We have a tier on our Patreon where you can pick a movie for us to do a commentary for or a movie review for. Ken Burnett, our good friend Ken Burnett, awesome fucking dude, with the choice tonight. I love this man. He's a friend. He's an awesome guy, and he's an amazing part of this channel. And he picked an amazing film. And
he has great long hair.
He does. He has some nice fucking metal hair, man. Swing that bitch around like Brendan Fraser in Airheads. Johnny don't care about the world. He's like the
kind of guy that if I'm into old country western, I'm like, hey man, I'm really getting into heavy metal. He would immediately be like, Megadeth, Section 1. I'm like, all right, gotcha. Like
he would shred too. He could shred.
He's like the Obi-Wan of Megadeth.
So if you're new to the channel and you're just watching this the first time, what we're gonna do is we're gonna play the movie. You're not gonna see the movie. You're gonna have to watch the movie yourself because copyrights and all that other bull crapidociousness. But we'll say sucking, fucking, and touching. And when I say touching, you press play on your copy of The Dark Knight. We are watching the version that's on HBO Max right now. It is 2 hours, 32 minutes, and 9 seconds long. If you want to make sure you have the exact same version that we're
watching.
Mine's
in Dolby Digital 5.1 as well.
You got yours pulled up?
Yep.
Are you ready for action, sir?
Yeah.
All right. Sucking, fucking, and touching. I have pressed play. It has
Me too.
begun. Christopher Nolan's so powerful. He got WB to like even put his colors for his movie over top of the logo. Oh.
Just to verify, where are you at?
We're starting early. 23, 24, 25.
Hold on. Yeah, you know what happened? Are you? I'm at 32.
Okay, we're
33.
good. We're solid.
Yeah, what happened was because when I clicked play it, it took a second to load. So I think I was behind yours. It like my internet it took a load and off, and it was waiting to load.
Dude, how pretty is that? It's so beautiful.
Yeah. It looks like walking into a room with a bunch of pot smokers and getting infected. You're just a bunch of smoke rolling at you.
That indigo.
That was the first time I ever smelled pot was when we went down to that Justin's house and he was watching and it was also the first time I ever watched Lord of the Rings. He had Lord of the Rings on, he was smoking dope. I'm like, oh, that's one way to watch it.
Probably, yeah. Two good things to do. Man, just the opening scenery of this movie, dude. It just gets me going every time. It's very mob filmish. It's like Heat, you know? Payday.
That's a great game. I like Payday 2. And I'm not talking about the candy bar Payday.
That music, that Hans Zimmer special. Tango and Cash.
Holy shit, this is far up. Fuck. Oh. That guy fell down. It's like, oh. This whole sequence between all these clowns, like 5 guys, everybody gets 5 shares. It felt like a goddamn riddle. It's like they're like, oh no, he said 3 guys and 4 shares, but there'll be another guy coming in later on, and that'll be 2 shares. Like what? Can we just agree that we all split the fucking money?
It's like someone trying to explain to you what happened with the GameStop stocks.
Yeah.
William Fichtner is the name of the bank manager in this. He's in a bunch of shit. She sounded super mousy. Meow. This dude gets it right in the face here in a second.
Oh, you fucking idiot. You should have said, no, I got a few problems. Hold on.
I lied. He got it in the back. I was wrong. You can't even shoot me in the face.
This is like playing with a bunch of guys at a pickup basketball game, but there's always like 2 showboats.
King and the Duck.
There's also all this backstabbing going on. Hey, look, it's Dante. Look.
It did look like Dante. I just want to do this one time in my life.
You know, that's so satisfying to watch it go through the middle. I don't know why. I just like it. Hey, look, it's the blind guy from Contact. He ain't blind no more. He was. I always remember him as the blind dude with Jodie Foster, like helping Warner.
He's such a badass for like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
He's a badass until he's not.
He's like, you don't know whose money you're stealing from. Like, he goes, you don't know. When my dad fucking gets mad, he's gonna be real pissed at you guys for breaking into his bank.
He got that motherfucker shot.
Didn't they? I feel like they showed this. Didn't they show this particular opening or something at like some of the trailer?
I think they showed like the opening 10 minutes of the movie maybe or something.
Yeah. Because I know I was like, where the fuck is the Joker? And I saw all these Joker masks. It's like, oh, is there a Joker gang?
Wait,
he did what? Man, I'd be like rolling that shit out.
I'm like, I just need one. Thanks.
Me and Mike would be like the worst bank robbers ever, though. I'd be like, hey, man, did you get that Ryder truck? Like, we're just going to roll it up there and I'll roll these carts out.
Driver.
Yeah, dude. One thing other than Heath Ledger being like putting in an iconic performance as the Joker in this, like his voice became unique and iconic in of itself. The way that
Yeah.
he had the Joker voice in this,
Got
because
that
you get so many
Gotham
people
license
trying
plate.
to do it.
He didn't even look at him.
I know
That's me when I'm
that's
playing
pure
video
disrespect.
games. Oh, you should have shut up, William
Yeah.
Fitchner. The way he talks, he seems like he should have a bigger character, like in the comic books, like he's based on something else.
I was actually, yeah, I was actually shocked that he died this early.
Yeah. God, that's beautiful. It's so pretty. This might be the greatest Batman film of all time, but I think it's most definitely the best Nolan film of all time.
I always liked the '89 Batman movie, but I mean, again, you can't argue with the facts that The Dark Knight is probably, I mean, just technically speaking, is probably the greatest Batman movie of all time.
Yeah, I think it is.
It's like the closest to the character I've ever seen.
Yeah. I mean, but that being said, it still has some problems. Like, I think that we'll get into it as we go.
How about that? So it
Two-Face,
pulled it perfectly right in front of other two school buses, and no one said a fucking word. And there was like debris falling on top of the school bus. Like, oh, they must have been picking up the troubled kids.
Gotham Police Department does not have their shit together.
Well, it wasn't just the Gotham people; it was the fucking other bus driver. Wouldn't have somebody thought, hey, that thing just fucking drove through a busted ass Pank. Like, I should CB radio. Like,
this scene right here reminds me of '89 Batman.
Yeah.
Did you see Tommy Doyle there?
Yep. Anthony Michael Hall himself.
Is that Anthony Michael Hall, or is that the guy from Cobra Kai that I thought was Anthony Michael Hall?
That's Anthony Michael Hall.
That's what I thought.
He don't even have a license, Lisa. He don't even have a license. Is that the greatest Gordon of all time? Possibly.
I gotta go with the original.
Oh man, that guy was all right, but he reminded me of a fucking leftover from Dick Tracy.
He was just so fucking angry.
He goes, "Oh my god, let's go." I just didn't like I don't know. He just was too cartoony-ish, especially by the third one when it rolled around. But
yeah, I mean, I think he definitely has the best character and the best like role. I just like the cut of that guy's shit better. He's a little more fun. Hey, where's John Wick when you need him, right?
He's at home taking care of his puppies.
That guy looks like tiny Sebastian Stan.
On the left?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I felt, dude, every time this dude, the Scarecrow, man, I feel bad for this dude. Like, he wanted so badly to be Batman, but he couldn't put on the weight, and he would have been a great fucking Batman.
Dude, I always thought that this was not Cillian Murphy. He just doesn't. He doesn't seem the same as he did in Batman Begins.
Well, because he doesn't have a big of a part. He just kind of cashed it in.
I was sure it wasn't him, man. I really was. That's not Batman. Dude, remember when we saw this and we were like, Batman's using a fucking gun?
I know, dude. I got mad as fuck. I was like, this is bullshit, Christopher. That was the worst fucking jam of the gun into a back I've ever seen.
Yeah.
That guy obviously never played Hitman games. Gotta be a little bit more smooth. I gotta say, man, I love the Tumbler, but I think like obviously the '89 Batman car is the car, but what they did with the mix of the Tumbler and a regular Batmobile with Ben Affleck's Batman, that one is more in line.
Yeah, I never liked the Tumbler as much as everybody else does. It's cool as fuck because it like climbs buildings and shit.
Oh God,
bit that shit.
What if when he did that little backward punch, he went what? What? Like, what if he was doing the like the Tommy from Power Rangers when he's like, see Eop.
Dude, I love this.
Damn,
scene
he
right
threw
here.
that dog so hard it became a chihuahua.
I love the way his face looks in that scene. He's super fucking tan.
You know, Christian Bale was like, I'm a method actor. I'm really gonna cut through this van.
Oh, dude, it gets rocked by that post.
I look stupid in front of those assholes that was wearing those hockey pads.
I'm not a member of the Aquabats.
He looks cool as shit though, like that.
Dude, this is also a callback to American Psycho when he drops the
Boom!
chainsaw.
Whoa, yeah.
What'd you do?
Shut up, Cillian. That sounds like a kid arguing. Why do they have to go to bed? You get to stay up late. Okay, so I guess that mask that he was using in this one is before they fixed it, because that still looked like the Batman Begins mask, which I dig.
It looked fucking dope in that scene, man. It really did.
I'm not wearing hockey pads.
Hey guys, look, it's where all your stimulus check is at. Oh, there's nothing there.
It's basically just a PO box. I like that he just shows up.
Yeah, he looked like a disapproving wife when you came in late, standing in the doorway staring. Time for you get a voice box. God damn it! Like he feel like I wonder if Gordon ever thought like Batman, because he thought Bruce Wayne and Batman are two separate people. He's like, I feel sorry for Batman. He's out there fighting crime, but he's suffering from lung cancer at the same time.
I wish Batman would just use that show up and disappear trick one time and just show up behind Commissioner Gordon with his finger in his butt and be like, "Wow, how'd you do that?"
Yeah,
I can do anything.
I like the Gordon in the Dark Knight trilogy the best, but I would say I would have loved to have seen what J.K. Simmons would have given the character if he'd had more growth.
Maybe we see that in the Snyder Cut.
Well, I mean, I wanted to see him have 3 movies with the Ben Affleck Batman, like how they originally had planned. I would have loved to seen, because I think he would have been an amazing Gordon.
I do love Michael Caine though. Precious Stones.
He's the best. Oh, dude, yeah, him or Jeremy Irons, but I just think Michael Caine's got more like levity, more like a solid bass to his voice. Like he's got, when he talks, it just everything has more meaning to it.
I love the original dude, the dude who was in the Diet Coke commercials, but Michael Caine I think is the best Alfred. I don't think you can take it from him.
Mm-mm. Jeremy Irons is up there, but Jeremy Irons just kind of looked like a half drunk Alfred. Like he was just kind of fed up with everything. Well, lose weight, fatty. God. What if Alfred says like, you need to lose some weight, sir?
There's a lot of comedy in this movie, man. But I mean, everybody gives DC shit because they don't have any comedy. But there's some good jokes.
You can't really. The Batman movies themselves have to have a darker tone than anything else. So I mean, if anybody says, "Oh, it should be more lighthearted," it's like, bitch, go back and watch reruns of Adam West's Batman. Then,
yeah.
This is where me and Mike disagree. I liked Aaron Eckhart as Two-Face. I like Aaron Eckhart, but you didn't like him that much. I know.
Did not. No, I like Aaron Eckhart as an actor, but
I loved him in Thank You for Smoking.
Yeah, he was good. I just don't like him as Two-Face. Rachel.
I feel like that was as bad as Martha.
Yeah. Well, the overacting, that looks like me after playing Oculus boxing. At least it's how I feel. But he overacts so much in this fucking movie, in my opinion. Like, I recommend you buy American.
It was supposed to be well, I think that was because he was trying to run. I don't know. I think his character was meant to be like a corny, cheesy type of. Harvey Dent is supposed to be more like he's the White Knight of Gotham kind of thing. I don't know.
I love that they fit Eric Roberts into such a fucking prestigious movie, man. It's badass.
Mm-hmm. Hey, that's not Katie Holmes. What the fuck happened?
I actually like her better than Katie Holmes too. Most people don't.
Maggie Gyllenhaal.
That's Jake Gyllenhaal's sister.
Yeah, it is. Maybe Jake Gyllenhaal will pop in. He is Mysterio, after all. I don't really mind Maggie Gyllenhaal. Like her face, just I don't know. It always seems like she's bored of something, like bored all the time. Like she just has this like look at her. I don't know.
She does. Aaron Eckhart could probably
the best of the best.
Aaron Eckhart could probably do a good Bruce Banner.
Mm, yeah, I could see it.
He kind of has a hawkish face.
You know what he kind of looks like, dude? He kind of looks like Thomas Jane a little bit.
Yeah, I could see that.
Oh my god. That organization will fall through the cracks then, bitch. If you're the brains, holy fuck.
What? I like how big his eyes got.
Did you hear how he said that? He's like, I see you hostile. It sounded like a fucking rap song, mixed rock song. He goes, I see you hostile coming down, hostile. So like a volley hatchet.
He's so sexy.
And he's confident, and he wears a great suit.
Definitely
I wonder if
Jakar
it's
Noor.
JC Penny. I'll tell you what, though, Aaron Eckhart wins the award for the most dimpled butt chin I've ever seen in my life. You
Dude,
can spot that shit from space.
Yeah, man. Ron
That
Jeremy could
motherfucker
put his
looks like
dick in
a
that
like
thing. It
a
looks
like a
hot dog in a
runway
bun.
carved by diamond into his chin. Yeah, I was gonna say maybe Captain America, but there's no way that butt chin
No.
that just give him away. Like he could never play like a costume vigilante because his fucking butt chin would give it away.
That's true.
And I'm not knocking butt chins. I mean, I think they're powerful. I'm just saying, like, it's obvious that he has a butt chin and he couldn't play a costume vigilante.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, to be fair though, Ben Affleck's got a huge butt chin.
Yeah, but it's more of a dimpled butt chin. That motherfucker looks like straight up like two separate little chins. It looks like he tried to stop a sword with his chin and it split that shit right in two. Oh. Well, who's going to be doing the clothes if you put money launderers in jail? Who's going to be doing the clothes? You know, when I was younger, I never knew what money laundering meant. I thought it actually meant them taking money and putting it into a laundry.
Dude, I still like when I picture it. That's what I picture.
Yeah, I just feel like like those top loads, and they're just throwing all the blood money in there and then soaking it and then putting it in the dryer. And they're like, "Hey, the money's been cleaned." Like I guess like, oh, and it smells like Downy.
Or like they just put a bunch of blank bills in the washing machine with it, and like they bleed onto the other ones, and then it just makes new money.
Yeah, we're fucking stupid. They were like, "Hey, don't worry about it. I'm gonna launder the money. Don't worry about it." He's like, "Hey, mom, can I use your washing machine? Like, mine's all busted." Asshole.
Butt face McGregor. They call me butt dick. Dick butt.
Oh.
I love this guy too. I know a squealer when I see a squealer, and him
He looks familiar though. Like
he's a squealer. He's in a bunch of shit.
yeah. There's old Morgan Freeman, the guy that everybody that wants to have him narrate your life. Morgan Freeman.
His son, Lucius Fox's son, is Batman right now in the comic books, which is pretty wild.
Where's Bruce Wayne?
I don't know. That's like in the future or some shit. I think it's like future Batman.
I hate this fucking asshole. I swear to God. Dave Matthews listing motherfucker.
He looks like everybody that you work with in an office.
Yeah. That's the kind of asshole that you would run in and he'd be at a Dido concert talking about how cool she is.
I went to a rave last night, bro.
Yeah.
I got my electronic pants.
Dido. Oh.
Tears don't find you wondering how.
That's the only Dido one. That's the only song of Dido I know.
That's all I know either. Her and Bjork. Like, what the fuck is Bjork? What did Bjork ever sing?
Bjork, wasn't she that mean little fucking Asian girl that like beat the shit out of a paparazzi at the airport?
I have no idea. I've seen her name my entire life.
Dude, I know Bjork. I think she was the one that went the fuck off, and she was going to the airport. And she like goddamn cat clawed this bitch's eyes out for trying to take a picture. Like she was like like it was like she snapped.
I love this is pure Patrick Bateman goodness right here.
Yep.
Hello, Natasha.
He's like, as you can see, I have stepped up my game. Look at them titties. I'm gonna motorboat them, you son of a bitch.
Don't stand up when you shake my hand. That's
Hey,
fine.
wait a minute. Your name's Harvey Dent. Looks like someone put a dent in your chin there. Like, I'm kidding you. Like, woo-wee.
Ooh, flex it, Mr. Wayne.
Hey, look, Mike. The girl on the left looks like an e-girl on Twitch. Like, that's how you get the views, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh yeah, gotta get them.
Low cut shirt, and you hang over. Like, why does everyone always try to objectify me? I don't know, because your boobies are hanging out. Like, oh, she's Russian. Like the
I like
Natasha
it.
Romanoff. Yeah, girls that speak Russian and that have a Russian accent are fucking sexy as hell. But guys that do it are annoying as fuck, and it just makes you vodka drunk listening to them.
They're intimidating. Both
They
of them
are, man. Like
intimidating.
you can look at someone like Putin, and you would never Vladimir Putin. You would never think twice. But if you like the guy starts talking to you, be like, "Don't put me in the gulag, whatever you do, I would not survive." It looks like Bruce Wayne fall in love a little bit. He's like, "Oh, this guy gets it."
He looks like he uses Gillette.
I bet Harvey Dent, aka Aaron Eckhart, can't even grow facial hair because like the butt chin prevents it. Because he couldn't even shave properly because it would get caught in that like part, that divot in his chin.
I like how flexy is here too. One fundraise with my friends.
Yeah, I'd probably be like, "How about fuck you, pal? Okay, I'll take you up on it." Like that's what I would say in my mind if some asshole was saying that. In my mind, I'd be like, "What a fucking asshole!" But I'm like, "Yeah, I'll totally do it." You miss a, you gonna cradle your balls now, or
Yeah, then you leave and you're like, fucking asshole. I'm still doing it.
I would. You tell your girlfriend or your wife or whoever you're with, try to be like, "The guy thinks he can buy me," and then secretly you've saved his number to your phone.
You
That
guys
guy
got all
looks
this money and you're watching this on a fucking Zenith from 1996.
good picture quality. Is it in Dolby or is it stereo? Oh, son of a bitch! Who marked them?
I'm proposing a
You know,
settlement to dick with them.
you said when they marked bills. I mean, wouldn't it have been easier if Bruce Wayne had just supplied them with that one thing where it explodes and the ink goes all over it? What was that movie from when they stole it and it exploded and all the ink went out?
I know what you're talking about, but I can't think of it.
So the money was like, was it fucking? No, I was gonna say, was
Was
it
it Gridlocked?
RoboCop? But no, I don't know what the fuck that was,
Tupac?
but it was like pinkish purple.
I know what you're talking about. I just can't think of it either. I like that they let up those little neat piles.
They left a couple of they're like, here you go.
Dude, I really like Michael Jai White in this film. I wish to God that we could watch Batman and him have like a little one-on-one scene.
Yeah, I would hope he'd come out like Blade in uh Masters of the Universe. That one dude Blade when he has that standoff with He-Man.
Yeah. There's a classic scene right here.
Yeah. Dude, this guy made me. I was like, oh fucking shit!
Oh shit, Kaya.
You got something in your eye.
God, dude, he's so good.
That guy looks like he runs an underground casino. I splash the pot any time I like.
He's so fucking funny in this scene too. I wish he would finish his makeup though. It bothers me.
Yeah.
This is any guy quitting his job finally.
Well, I was gonna say quitting your job, or it sounds like your boss trying to tell you that you're gonna be fired after your first day. like I don't know. Like the kid seemed like he was really into the job, and I gotta let it go. Michael Jai White kind of looked like just for a second there, like he was holding in a massive fart.
I like that he goes away.
I love his makeup, dude, but you know, it does. I will point out the fact that it does look like that cheap ass Family Dollar stuff. Like a kid was like, I want to be a clown. It's like he just bought that shit from the Family Dollar
Yeah,
and smeared it on.
it works perfectly because he's supposed to be
Or the
anarchic or whatever.
scars,
But
yeah, he
yeah,
does. He's like, no, I'm not.
no, this is you trying to negotiate your raise, but you're really like sick of it, and you know if they say no, you're quitting. That's the
Kill
supervisor
him,
that hates
Al. Kill him, Al Simmons. Fuck his world up. That's what those people said to the Wall Street people about the GameStop stuff. You guys think you could just steal from us? He's like,
you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Did they? Is his teeth yellow or are they white? Because I can't tell.
They're
I was
yellow.
like, you know, it would have made, huh?
They're super yellow.
Okay, good. I was gonna say that would have been good style art to make his teeth fucking nasty yellow.
Yeah, I think they definitely did that shit on purpose.
But hey, where's this damage tattoo above his forehead? Oh, that's right.
I can't know he's hardcore unless he has a damage tattoo on his forehead.
No, you're not hardcore unless you live hardcore. That's why. That's how mad I get at Mike right there when I know that there's an interview coming up. I was like, I told you to keep me in the loot. I could have just taken a passport. Oh. Batman looks like a kid watching his parents argue, but doesn't know how to say that I want some milk. Or like a teenage kid, like, hey, I'm waiting until you guys get done arguing, but I need to borrow the car.
Dude, no, it looks like the three of us trying to like arguing over what playbook to go with getting our moms to let us stay the night. It's like, dude, you fucked it up. You asked too soon.
Yeah, dude, I'm not kidding. That's exactly what it is. Me, Cody, and Mike, man, like we would have a debate like that. Like, how are we gonna do it? Let's all gather around. Well, I'm right out of minutes on my phone there, Lucius.
Dude, I would just rollerblade all through that bitch.
That'd be fun as fuck. You know, I am glad that in Batman Begins they went ahead and established that Lucius Fox knew who he was, and they went ahead and they cut through all that bullshit red tape.
Yep.
And they kind of made fun of the fact he's like, well, if you want to go spelunking, I mean, don't act like I'm a stupid asshole.
Yeah. They did a really good job with that.
I wish Lucius Fox like would have had, or yeah, I would have taken Morgan Freeman too in '89 and kind of have him bounce off with Michael Keaton's Batman.
Oh, it's so sexy. Yeah, I would love to see that.
Hey man, when they open that all that cool shit, that's like what you see on late night infomercials on QVC, and it just
Yeah,
feels like
it
random
is.
shit that you don't really need but you want because it looks
Dude,
cool as hell.
Dude, what if he done that though? Like just now, like literally, what if he pulled that out and did that, and all those blades went right in Lucius Fox's face?
I
I
mean,
mean,
he is Bruce Wayne. He'd be covering up a murder, or it would have been like the credits would have rolled and it said The Dark Knight.
that's a fucking movie, right? Like, oh my god, I'm Batman, and I can't let my identity be known. But then again, I also just killed Lucius. What do I do? It's a moral dilemma.
It is pretty irresponsible for him just to be holding it up. It's like a gun. It's like, hey, don't touch that button. Which one? This?
This is such a massive Bruce Wayne flex right here. I love it.
God, every time
Everybody just wanted
flex,
to.
I feel like I gotta go check out a fucking TikTok video.
I know, like I can't help it. It's just there's so many of them. But every dude's wanted to do this to his ex-girlfriend when she comes back around.
Mhm. That shit reminds me of Indiana Jones. That airplane.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, I'm not. I'd probably be like, you know what? I might just retire for at least a week of Batman vigilanteism.
Those those girls watch him just dive in the ocean. They're like, he's so eccentric.
So, but nobody would think twice about that. He's got a beat up ass old 1978 goddamn airplane picking him up in the middle of the ocean so he can go do whatever he's gonna go do. I'd be
You
like,
know,
this motherfucker is a Colombian drug lord.
it'd be funny if Rambo was flying that thing. He's like, get in.
I've been the best.
Because you know it's the kind of shit Rambo does between movies.
Michael Jai White, that's the biggest tie knots I've ever seen in my life. Must be a Windsor.
That Zimmer scoring in this scene is fucking awesome.
Yeah. How'd you get him? You know the story is going to be good when he says fiend.
That's a fucking potato peeler looking thing, dude.
It looks pretty sharp.
That would hurt. They're definitely going for the PG-13 here with this too, because they don't show it.
I would have actually, I wouldn't have loved to have seen it, but I feel like it would have just added.
Yeah. Oh, God. That's going to hurt.
You know what would be going through my head right now if I was Michael Jai White? Right now would be losing everything is like the sun going down on me. You are fucked city. That guy looks fake. He doesn't even look like he wants to be there. That guy looked like he was trying to audition for a fucking P. Diddy album.
What's the little white dude doing? He doesn't look
that
like he
motherfucker
belongs
looks
at
like
all.
he's fiending for fucking heroin.
That looks like the dorky kid in 6th grade who tried to pretend he was hard. He's
Yep.
tiny as shit.
Well, he has
Looks
a
like
gun.
a Blockbuster boy.
Once you step out of the narrow corridor and into the sunlight, it's time for you to protect your nuts, guys. I go look for the Kumite in that bitch. Hey, man, I would love to see Batman go and visit the Kumite.
He'd have fucked people up.
Not unless he went against Frank Dukes. Oh, okay. This is a very nice dinner. And like, I said, are we gonna have food or are we just gonna have goddamn tea?
Yeah, there's no food on any of those plates either.
Yeah, and I'd be awfully suspicious. I know you might have rented out this entire section, but why is this fucking restaurant got like 1 star on Yelp? Where's everybody else?
Yeah, and in real life, that bird would be going fucking crazy and annoying the shit out of you.
Yeah,
Probably pooping and you'd smell it.
it's probably dead. It's probably what they're serving is that bird, and they're just fucking put it like a little standing bird in that cage.
This looks like a level in Hitman.
Yeah, it's funny how much I swear to Christopher Nolan must have played a couple of games of Hitman and then watched like every goddamn Martin Scorsese movie he could, and then made. I goes, I'm gonna put a Batman in the middle of all of it. I got my own asshole.
This was a neat ass trick right here.
Yeah.
I like it. I like that he doesn't question it.
I like how the security guy was like, "Oh, it wasn't yours. I almost lost my job."
Yeah, he puts it back like I never touched it.
Yeah,
Not me. Not today. Those are some ugly ass sunglasses, Bruce.
I know. I don't think Christian Bale can wear them that well, but I think the one Chris Evans can wear sunglasses like a motherfucker. Like he looks good in them.
Yeah.
Like he's the kind of guy that could sell you a Harley Davidson, and even if you don't even know how to drive a motorcycle.
It's just
I'd be all mad at
practice.
Lucius for saying it like that with like such like seriousness in his voice.
You never believe in me, Lucius. God.
He was like, "Good luck." I'm like, "What do you mean? Like what?"
He says
Why are you
that, and
saying
then
it like that? Are you thinking? Is there something you're not telling me? Like, oh,
you never believe in me. And then he runs away like the girl in Scary Movie with her arms flail and everything. That Bruce
there's
Wayne
that
is such a
shitty
bitch.
fucking helmet.
I love that back looking shit though. It looks all Metal Gear Solid-ish.
Yeah.
I like the way it looks. Not the helmet.
Yeah, I
but
would be a really bad.
rest
Like
of it.
I couldn't. I was like, how the fuck? What does the 230 mean? Is that means like is it the time? Like I would never know that meant like the distance. Oh, it is the time. Okay, but I was like, I would never be able to aim that. Like I don't know.
It's like,
My
what are
shit
those
would be
things you just shot?
I would
Those
be
are my
like,
stickies.
my stickies would be going everywhere. There'd be multiple explosions in Hong Kong.
What kind of weapon are you gonna need, Mr. Wayne? I'm gonna need my stickies. This is such a
Sticky
badass
sounds
scene,
like
though.
your underwear when you have a wet dream. Got my stickies on.
I call them crispies.
Jetpack activate.
It'd be funny if he fucking tripped. He was like, "Oh fuck!"
The motherfucker
Like
looks like it's a
on a building.
Rocketeer. That's another thing. Bruce Wayne being so smart and Batman being as badass as he is, you don't think that he would have just, instead of like, having to glide around, could he just got a fucking jetpack and fly?
I don't think it would have been very stealthy if he had a jetpack, though.
Yeah, he could have put like a little muffler on it.
Dude, whenever I'm oh shit, fucking bat got in here again.
See, yacht, 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 ah.
Oh shit, oh shit. Not the mouth.
They're
not the
shooting
mouth.
real fucking bullets. I thought they were going to be rubber bullets.
So if you're gonna be secretive, you might not want to have all glass walls.
That's
I mean,
what
it's
I'm
just a
saying.
thought.
He's just gonna burst in because he's trying to, he wants to play up his entrance scene. Then you might as well have a jetpack. Like you're not going for stealth, like not really.
Yeah, dude, these scenes are great. That's nothing like the warehouse scene in Batman
No,
vs
dude.
Superman, though.
Yeah, nothing compares to that.
Got to give
Like
credit
to
where
me,
it's
the
due for it.
warehouse scene is as good as the Halloween 6 operating room scene.
Oh yeah.
I'm not saying that Christian Bale wouldn't have been able to pull that shit off, but he just wasn't allowed. I like how even Batman flinched. Like he was trying to be badass and not like flinched, and that shit scared him. If you look at that scene, watch his eyes. He goes, he wasn't. It kind of scared him a little bit.
They're like, "Where'd he go?" He's like, "He flew away on a jellyfish."
And this is what me and Mike call Ghost Protocol. When we hey, ugly bitch at the fucking bar, save us. That's exactly what it's like. Me and Mike had this thing. We say Ghost Protocol. If I was talking to some ugly, nasty chick or some kind of clingy, we say Ghost Protocol. And this music would come on, and one of us would come in with the airplane to save us.
It's so beautiful. I like that he's trying not to laugh.
He's like, I always thought that he was kind of like, he's like, that's my friend. He always leaves me nice notes.
This guy right here, he reminds me of the bad guy from Lethal Weapon 2. He's like, diplomatic immunity.
Oh, yeah. Maggie Gyllenhaal looks like she's getting ready to lean in and tell you that your library book is overdue. Like 300 days, and you're going to owe $2,000.
She's got a weird attractiveness about her.
I like her. I'm not saying that she's not cute. It's just something, I don't know.
Hey.
I kind of like it, though.
Pull a decent salary.
You know what it is? She's approachable.
Yeah. You want to tell us what you're doing here? God damn it.
Dude, it's funny. I have the subtitles on, and it says switch clicks. I thought for a second it said switch dicks. I'm like, what? I was like, well, that
I
was
can't
a weird
switch
one.
dicks. I could switch dicks.
It's like, did he just switch dicks with Commissioner Gordon?
That'd be weird, dude. If you could like detach your dick, you're like, hey man, I got a big date tonight. I need your dick. Better bring it back.
Yeah, and it better not have no diseases on it.
You better wash that shit.
Maggie Gyllenhaal's costume in this kind of looks like she's like auditioning for Jackie Brown Part 2. You can't go to county, god damn it. Idiots. I don't trust nobody over at county. That's the county lock. Aaron Eckhart's got a good TV face, though. He looks like a meteorologist, like a really attractive meteorologist.
I like that they pull him away and he's just trying to finish his fucking steak here in a second. He's like, I'm eating.
That's what you said. Yep,
That
I'm gonna do
salad
it.
should embarrass you in front of your friends. What are you, a bird?
There is no choice, Coach.
There's no choice.
You guys got to check out Best of the Best. I hope one of you guys recommend that one day. Because that ending still makes me fucking cry. To
Yeah.
save a life is to honor in defeat. Oh,
Was this supposed to be weird? This kind of just looks like any Senate hearing with politics these days.
mhm. Looks like the impeachment trial over there.
God, this guy
Oh,
has the most
dude.
natural eyeliner of anyone I've ever seen in my life.
And again, I'm not saying anything because I love the guy, but he looks like Todd McFarlane back when Todd McFarlane was younger in the early '90s when he did the introductions for Spawn. I always feel like tonight on Spawn, we're gonna explore what it means to sell your soul to the devil, and
He's
the
what I
consequences.
imagine Clive Barker looks like.
Now,
You know
Clive
what I mean?
Barker, Clive Barker actually, look, dude, if you see him, like he looks nothing like he's like a rock and roll looking guy.
Yeah, I know. Into leather and S&M shit.
Yep.
It's a nice Dell.
That kind of guy, he does look like the guy, like the assistant principal that you have to ask. Like, I don't want to like have to not graduate, so what do I have to do? And he's kind of like the douchey bag guy that would tell you, like, well, it's too late for you. I mean, I don't think there's anything we can do for you except summer school.
I just can't get over his eyeliner face, dude. Oh, this part always scares me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
oh, do you have any grape upon? I think he's dead.
Oh. So what if he was still making? No, actually, he would be making voices. But if Mike and I were cops lowering him down, I know this is disrespectful, but he'd be like, "Oh, you're lowering him down."
God, I love the way he talks.
Yeah.
But you know, like
Well,
if you were Bruce Wayne, you get sick of it. Be like, Master Bruce, are you going to finish your peanut butter sandwich? Like, God damn it, no, Alfred, leave me the fuck alone.
I would be fine with it if he was doing an audiobook for Moby Dick. But that's it.
I love this. Look at me.
Yeah, dude, he gets fucking gnarly in this.
Kind of fucking.
This is YouTube holding our videos hostage and not recommending them to people. Oh, yeah.
That's so creepy, dude. Kind of reminds me of the penguin right there, actually.
Yep.
Ooh.
That's like when you drunkenly yell at your wife or girlfriend and you're just sick of their shit. You're like, look at me. Look what you made me come.
He's like, oh, fuck. This is good TV.
That kind of reminds me a lot of the essential idea that was behind Jack Nicholson's Joker when he was like, with me in one corner and in the other corner, the Batman. He goes, the way he says, I've taken off my makeup, so now how about you take off yours? He wasn't holding him hostage, but it was kind of like him calling out Batman to show up without his costume on in the '89 Batman.
God, dude, I keep trying to find a good place to go take a pee, but every scene in this movie is so fucking good.
This is like 100% a perfect movie in my opinion. Like it's a 10.
I don't think it's perfect, but it is a 10 if that makes sense. It's so long that.
Well, I'm
not saying it
length of
shouldn't
the
be
film,
long. I'm just
the length of the film is a little bit much, but
no, that's not what I'm saying. It's like it's so long and it has so many great scenes in it that like the great scenes like have enough time to far outweigh the bad ones. Like I don't think it's perfect. I have tiny issues with it, but I still think it's 10.
well, the tiny, I could like the voice is awful. For Batman, I just don't like I'm over the whole gravelly bullshit. And then there are a couple of
the rest of it's just so good it overcomes all that.
You know, Aaron Eckhart looked around. He's like, "Are you gonna fuck every single one of them tonight? Are you gonna have an orgy?"
He looks like Jonah Hill every time Leonardo DiCaprio shows up with all of his dates. Like,
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah, he's not lying. God awful campaign commercials. He does look like that kind of guy that would be like doing one of those really tough acting commercials.
Yeah. I like that he gave him the thumbs up. Feed me a stray cat.
I feel kind of bad for Anarch in this scene. Harvey Dent kind of looks like he's like, where's the next zinger coming? I believe in Harvey Dent. I think he can do a lot for Gotham, except he's got to get his balls.
You know, he fucking hates this too. It's like, God damn it. I get it though. Like having to go to a party hosted by, your girlfriend's ex, and he's a huge dick, but you have to be there because you promised her early in the relationship that you'd make it work.
Another little small detail that most people didn't notice is that he threw out his wine glass, so he's pretending to drink. He doesn't drink at all.
Yeah.
Look at that haircut. That's probably $1,000 haircut. The hair just falls perfectly over the collar.
It really does.
Oh, God damn it.
He's
Mr.
like,
Blonde Beach Boy, can I have a second?
You think I'm going to leave you out here on this sexy rooftop drinking that sexy champagne, looking at your sexy helicopter alone with my girlfriend? You're fucking crazy.
Harvey Dent is exactly how you and I would be if we were dating a chick and their boyfriend, their ex was like some successful, handsome motherfucker. We would be like swooping in on any kind of conversation that she was having on the phone or out somewhere with, like if she was maybe meeting up with him as a party or something, you'd be like, hey, what are you guys doing out here? It's a nice night.
It's like, you think you just throw me a party and I'm going to let you be on a roof alone with my girlfriend? No, says I.
Like, hey,
This
Rachel, I mean, for God's sake. I mean, I'll never be what he is, but Jesus, don't let me lay down on top of you if you're fucking still got feelings for the guy. God damn, cut me some slack.
You knew I wouldn't have wanted you to go on that roof alone with him.
God,
Yell
that
at her
would
under
piss
your
me the
voice.
fuck off. I'm not kidding. There would be a fight in the car on the way from there tonight. Like, you see how he's dragging her off? That'd be me dragging her out of the party. Be like, we're having some fucking words, bitch. 100%.
He's smart though. He's smooth. He's like, you can't leave me alone with these people. You cannot be alone with fucking sexy Bruce Wayne.
Yeah. Oh man, but God, I couldn't control my anger. I'd be so fucking mad. I'd be like, I'd be driving around, fucking yelling.
I feel so bad for Gordon right here. He's just 1 second late. He's like, just make sure you don't anything like a glass. Oh shit! You're fucking drinking out of the glass.
I was 2 seconds behind. God damn.
I'm gonna get fucking fired. I'm just gonna tell everybody that he was drinking.
You know what I would have done? I would have finished the non-poison drink, and I'd be like, well, can't win them all. You're being a smug little motherfucker, though. Why I'm late? You could tell my wife why I'm late for dinner. I mean, how about to save your fucking life from the homicidal clown that's taking over Gotham? Is that good enough? I mean, Jesus Christ.
We'll pick up KFC on the way.
Yeah. Get you some of them butter biscuits, bitch. You don't have an answer. Oh, you better find one real quick.
Of course you don't. It's Bruce, isn't it? God damn it, Rachel.
See, that's what I'm saying. I'd be like, you better find one.
Yeah, he knows.
I hate when they go, Harvey, they repeat your name. Oh, and then the fucking ex-boyfriend comes up and chokes you out.
Yeah, I know. It's every guy's worst fear, pretty much.
That's it. Boy meets girl. Girl falls in love with boy. Girl's ex-boyfriend comes and chokes you out from behind, and girl gets back with ex-boyfriend. Son of a bitch.
You know what I'd be like, too? I'd be like, did y'all fuck while I was sleeping? Did you fuck while I was passed out?
Dude, I'd be so mad. I'd be punching Michael Caine. I was so mad. And he's like the sweet old man.
You knew, didn't you? You knew, didn't you, Alfred?
Woo.
I'd be like, if he didn't knock me out, I would have taken out the bad guy.
Hey, look, the way that he's walking and the way that he acts is like how me and Mike go into a party that we're not invited to.
Which is pretty much every day on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Where is the subscribe button? He got like nothing out of that.
You know, he's a little embarrassed. That's why I started smacking people. He scared the fuck out of that guy. Did you hear that?
He takes apart that. Holy shit.
Yeah, he looked good. He looked like the fucking Terminator there.
Love it. No. Yes.
Oh, they were
Hey, stop
fucking.
fucking on my couch, bitch. Oh, you got a panic room, thank God. Not for you. Like,
There's old
oh,
Bernie
hey, Judge
Sanders
Wapner
standing
over
up.
here.
That guy's actually a politician.
That guy is?
Yeah, I think he might have just passed away or something, if I'm not mistaken. He's been in a bunch of movies.
Oh, he must not be he must not been doing a good job politicking if he's got time to be in movies.
I think he was like a huge movie fan, and so like he found his way into something or something. I read an article about it. I just forgot what it said.
Look, I'm not gonna say that she's not cute, but there's a lot of hot ass at that party. Like, I'm just saying.
It's one of those things you think but you don't say, but it's true.
Too much cocksucking?
Hey, shit. That's what it looks like when you're trying to get your dog to give you a kiss on the face and he doesn't want to.
Yeah. Every time he talks, I always feel like it's some guy outside a fucking speedway trying to get you to give them money because their car broke down 5 miles up the road.
Yep.
Like some crazy nutballs. It's scary, man. I don't know. Well, you're fucking stupid. Like,
Dude, the
you
rise
stupid
of
asshole.
that tension music in the background is fucking
Mhm.
amazing.
I wonder if people thought he was going to slice her up and that when you first watched it. I didn't think
I like
I I didn't think that it would, but oh fucking shit!
that's
Out
such
of
a
the
great
corner comes the ex-boyfriend again, and now he's dressed the fucking badass proportion.
I like that he was pretty much just walking up there, by the way, and nobody was like, "Hey, that's Batman." Like
I
he
like how
showed up in
Joker
pure
ran around.
silence.
He's like, "Oh shit, he's stronger than I thought." Here, do this. Like, he grabbed the first guy he could, threw it at him.
That's a throwback to '89 Batman right there. The
Oh yeah,
knife in
with
the
the
shoe.
yep. Is that a knife in your shoe or just your big toe?
That's basically me because I always forget to cut my toenails.
That's nasty. You need to get on that. What are you trying to be like Sabretooth?
No, I just forget. Then I cut someone when I walk by them, and they're like, "God damn it, Dad! Cut your fucking toenails!" I'm
Dude,
like, "My
I'm not
bad."
gonna. Ooh, it makes my wiener tingle because I don't like heights. I don't like them.
What?
Oh, you weigh more. Hey, you weigh a little bit more than 108.
I still think
Bullshit.
that, dude. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think that sh- she would have had like a broken fucking disc or something.
I don't know, or at least it would have knocked out his stupid gravelly voice. He would talk normal for 5 minutes, like he had no more air in his body. So he'd be like,
I I mean, I get that he has the armor suit on and it protected her. I guess the only way that works is if the cape actually slowed down the fall.
it
Just
could
enough.
have that, or the armor itself would have. I don't know. I guess putting your body underneath of hers, it would have distributed the fall weight. I don't know. I'm not. I ain't into physics. You know what they do to Cowdy? They fuck you in the ass right away.
Mhm. All right,
All right,
I'm
I'll
gonna
be
take a
right
pee
back.
pee break.
Oh shit.
Oh, you said it first, I think. You go ahead.
I'll go ahead.
No, I'll be longer. You go ahead.
All right.
I think Bruce Wayne's watch is ugly here. I'm just gonna go on the record and say that right now. Does anybody have the same feeling I have? This scene here when he tests the bullets. Oh, that's not this scene. That's later. But it reminds me exactly of the scene in Tenet in the trailer where they were walking through those walls and shit with the glass. I don't know. I fucking love the way he says precious stones. The stones. Toasted cheddar chalupa. The precious stones. Or tangerine. The Stones? It's a great line here. Mic drop. Fucking one of the greatest lines of all time. And he's pretending to stare at the screen and look at Joker, but he's thinking, damn, that was some poetic shit you just dropped on me, Alfred. Toasted cheddar chalupa. Leave me alone, Mom. I'm listening to music in my room. By the way, if that was happening in real life, so many people would be fucking pissed. Like, that guy's invading our privacy. I think Lucius mentions it at the end of this here. Trying to get political and shit with the Batman movie.
Is there any beer left in the fridge?
Nope, but this guy's got some heroin. You got to jerk off in here again, aren't you, Batman? Every time we find dead bodies at a scene, Batman wants to jerk off in it. It's disgusting. Put it in. Yeah, this is the scene I was talking about.
It was plenty loud. I'm
Oh.
back.
I ordered all this shit on Amazon.com with your Prime membership.
Did you use your Amazon card? You can save
Yes.
$100.
I also bought some precious stones.
Oh, do you already tell that story?
Yeah, he did. You missed the story.
Fuck.
What's up, man? Just want to watch the world burn.
You're gonna miss this brown nosing motherfucker. This piece of shit. He's not brown nosing, but this like extorter. That guy looks like he picks his butt and smells it.
He does. He looks like he's a rejected member of the Backstreet Boys. But like today.
Yeah. He looks like a Cabbage Patch doll that grew up.
Yeah, he looks like if Chucky was actually like, you know, a 35-year-old man.
Hey, look, it's a TIE fighter. Is that the Millennium Falcon?
All right, we're back.
All right. Yeah. You want a bigger dick and a more reasonable demand. I love it. Morgan Freeman putting that goddamn big boss man boot down. Like, yeah, you are fucked. You're gonna blackmail Batman? Are you smoking that crack from your mother's anus? You've got to be crazy. Yeah, you threat. I just retract that. Morgan Freeman's like, yeah, I know. That look, he had that same face when you convince other people that you didn't fart, and they're all like blaming other people. God damn, that technology is insane. They got shit FBI, CIA, NSA, fucking Area 51 once. They got that Sherlock Holmes 21,000 startup CD. You gotta tell Lucius what's going on. Fuck off. Again, guys, Anthony Michael Hall gonna be the Tommy in the new Halloween. Gonna be nice. Gonna be good. I like how Bruce Wayne is dressed like he's just looking like he's getting ready to go out and scrape up some leaves from his porch. Except for Jesus Christ, what kind of motorcycle is that? Even though that does look like one of them kit motorcycles, like it's just made out of like straight plastic. Yep. Guys, I always like when they show like the lonely guy. I always wonder, like they show the lonely like sharpshooter up by himself in on the buildings. You always wonder if he just gets bored looking around, like trying to be like badass. I wonder if they like I would be like I don't know, like on my phone or something, or I don't know, trying to roll my tongue because I can't do that. Because you just get bored like pointing around and nothing's happening. Holy shit. That one dude that was setting we just missed it. He looked like Mean Gene Okerlund. Mm-mm. Been some kind of wild party, huh, boys? All you guys are blindfolded, tied up, and you just had nothing on but your boxers and socks. Crazy orgy. Oh. He kind of says like that guy from Seven. He's like, he told me to fuck her, so I fucked her. Oh. Ooh, what a setup that was. Cheat code activated, bitch. Oh, fuck. Looks like the aftermath of a Black Friday sale. Everybody just screaming and somebody got trampled. Awful. Bunch of savages in this town.
It's so cold.
Yeah, dude, it's nasty out there. PNC Bank time 10:32. The current temperature is sub-zero winds. Yeah, you missed that fucking impressive setup where the Joker had that timer going off and the curtains rolled up,
Oh
and
yeah.
then Bruce Wayne got shot, and then he took out Commissioner Gordon. That guy looks familiar.
Yeah, dude, he's in other shit. I've looked him up before. I think he's in The Purge, like one of the Purge movies. It's one of those creepy fucking guys. I could be wrong about that.
This is like the IRS showing you up at your door and saying you owe money. I'm sorry about this.
This part always confused me though, that he had to do this. You'd think that he could have sent like a text or something, just like, "Hey, it's all fake. I'm okay."
Hey, look, it's Batman just hanging around stalking. Well, I think he explained that he had to keep it secret from everybody.
No, he does, but I just figured there'd be some way, That guy's just drinking a Budweiser.
He's like, hey, the commissioner said, fuck it, all out party. Woo! Eric Roberts, fucking savage. He's like, what makes you think I want to hear you talk? It's just like Jack Nicholson when he was like, she's like, you look fine. He's like, I didn't ask. You gotta have style though. You gotta have like some kind of style classiness about you to be able to talk to a girl like that and not get a stiletto shoved in your ear.
I love this techno fight scene.
Hey, dude, it kind of looks like he's going with the music, like he's dance fighting.
And that's what every dude imagines when he finds out his girl's at the club with another guy. He imagines that's what it's gonna be like when he shows up. But really, the
reality is they find themselves at the bar crying into their drink.
Yeah.
He's gone. He's never coming back. Never.
No.
The general. You can save some money and get some
Go
time.
to the general and save some time.
If you mention your ex-boyfriend one more fucking time
I know.
about being like at the safest place to go, why don't you just find a safe spot on his cock and continue to suck it?
I would totally fuck that up too. I'd be like, I don't care if you're not safe somewhere else. You're not going there. You just want to go to his house, don't you? God damn it.
If you say your ex-boyfriend one more time, I'm gonna lose it.
This is such fucking gangster shit right here.
I know, but I hate the sound. Oh, fuck, shit, my leg.
This is some of the bad voice right here.
Yeah.
Friends.
Oh my god, he sounds like a monster from the Labyrinth. You'll never get through this maze without the key.
Dude, that face right there is exactly what your phone sees when you're jerking off.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or like when you find out like the camera's been on the entire time and you've been streaming to Facebook Live.
That guy was like, not that scary.
It's hot.
No. No. I'm gonna suck your dick.
Well, let me see the other side because I think it might be a trick quarter. Another day of beer and roses, or wine and roses. But in your case, beer and pizza. Well, that's what I like Aaron Eckhart about. Well, at least Nolan's version of Two-Face, because at least he wasn't like so over the top, like corny as the Two-Face that we got in Batman Forever. Because that at that point was the only Two-Face that we'd seen was Tommy Lee Jones's.
Yeah, my only argument to that is that I still don't think that they've gotten Two-Face right at all.
I'm saying, yeah, but they've at least in this movie, it was a step up from what we had at Tommy Lee Jones.
Mm-hmm.
Why'd he walk up on like he wants to punch him? I think he suspects that that's her ex-boyfriend. I like when he was talking to me this entire time, I'd be like, everything you're saying is correct, but can you do this one thing? Can you go kind of clear out the old windpipes there? It's nasty. Mucinex.
That's me watching the Packers lose to the Bucks.
Yeah, he almost yelled so loud his eyeballs almost came out of his skull.
You can't come on.
Sounds like our old coach Billy Gillespie. we were like fucking 5-15 on the season, or 5-18. He was like, "You can't give out. We're the best." Gay. It's a joke, guys.
Dude, do you think he sees that wart on his nose, like in his periph?
Dude,
because it's
I've
right
always
in the
wondered why he's not had that shit removed, because it's so fucking annoying. But yes, I would imagine that it always looks like he's having a, like, for in his perspective, he probably always has a, like, he's thinking he has a stroke because he sees this little black blob on his fucking left eye, and it's really just that mole.
She's
It's
totally
nasty.
cheating on her boyfriend right now, by the way.
100%. And again, I gotta be honest, man. Rachel's a fucking kind of a slut. I mean, I'm just gonna throw that out there because she is. Okay. Heads.
And also, she's
You're
like,
not a slut. Tails, you're totally fucking slut. Guess what? It's gonna show up tails every time.
she's also, she's still trying to tell him, hey, you have to do this to be with me. You have to do this to be
You know
with
what
me. It's
she's
like,
doing,
you're
dude?
with another guy.
Yeah, she's sliding on the old double-headed dildo right there because she gets to have Aaron Eckhart on one side, but gets to go back to Master Bruce anytime she wants.
Yep.
Fucking bullshit.
Endure.
Yeah. Oh, I thought the point of Batman was to dress in black, look like a bat, and be badass. That's weird. You and I have totally different ideas. Oh God, why is this motherfucker talking like he's Bruce Springsteen and referring to himself in third person? The Batman can't do it. I'm the boss, and the boss knows that he can't go certain places. That's
I
not
love
Bruce
this.
Springsteen. Bruce Springsteen literally talks about himself in the third person.
Oh, I know. That DUI he got was bullshit, though.
What DUI?
He got a DUI and like he lost a bunch of sponsorships and shit because of it. But the story came out that he stopped to take a picture with some fans and he was driving like a motorcycle and one of them offered him a shot and he took it. He wasn't actually drunk, but cops saw him take the shot and they arrested him for DUI just for that. And he was just trying to be nice to a fan.
Well, maybe if he had told the cops he was born in the USA, they would have stopped. I like Bruce Springsteen's music, but I think in real life, other than like how he treats his fan, he's kind of a stupid shithead. Like he's so full of himself, dude. He's the most egotistical fucker I've ever heard in my life.
I've never heard him talk or anything.
Yeah, dude. Like he literally said, "I blame myself for Trump getting reelected. If the boss had spoken, I would have pulled his fans away from him. The boss should have been there for the people." I'm like, dude, who the fuck do you think you are? Fucking Kal-El? Like,
I know because I got once hit directly in
hey,
the
dude,
chin with a golf ball.
does that not look like the exact same scene set up as Iron Man?
It really does, yeah.
Right, right when he says, "I am Iron Man." Look how the camera's panning in and the whole thing.
That's like when you're at
That guy looked over to the right like he forgot his line for a second.
That's like when you're at like a PTA meeting though, and they're talking about like, banning books, and some guy's like, "No more sloppy joes at lunch," and everybody's like, "Yeah!" Like it wasn't what he was talking about.
Yeah, you could just yell anything at this, like blacktop sucks in the summer. Yeah. Because he wants Harvey to go to jail so he can get up on that sweet ass again. What do you mean? Like you've been sending out all the signals.
And I shouldn't be talking to you about this right now because you're not privy to this fucking information. Alfred's always giving out too much information to Batman's side chicks.
Well, to be fair, in the Dark Knight trilogy, there was really only one side chick, and it was Rachel. That's the only one he ever fucking talked to. I mean, he didn't really give out a lot of information
I'm just
to
saying over the span of the
old
movies. You remember
Catwoman.
in the original one, he let fucking Vicky Vale into the goddamn Batcave.
Yeah, well, but to be fair, other than '89 Batman, pretty much Michael Keaton and Val Kilmer's Batman always revealed their identities anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
Like Michael Keaton revealed his identity, Catwoman. Val Kilmer revealed his identity, Chase Meridian, and then that one George Clooney. I think he was already with that one chick.
Like Alfred likes to play it all cool that he might be going to jail and shit like that in these scenes, but when he's off camera, he's running around the mansion like Jim Carrey and Fun with Dick and Jane, like, "I'm gonna be indicted. I'm gonna be indicted."
Yeah, Alfred's protected.
Shut up, you douche clowns.
I like that slow clap they're doing.
Yeah. Sorry I saved your life so many times. I mean, if I was Batman, which I'm not.
Hey, by the way, could somebody pull up the fucking, like, I don't know, file where she cheated on him by kissing Bruce Wayne?
She held on to that kiss for a second too.
Yeah, because he can kiss like a mother. It's that butt chin, man. It pays dividends.
Like, God damn, I gotta savor this one.
Yeah, he makes it's a trick. It's a trick.
I get it.
Or half dollar.
Oh, here we go. This fucking scene. This fucking scene.
Yeah, this.
Hey, nice zip ties. What are you gonna do later? Attack the Capitol? Oh, you found those on the floor, right?
No, I'm gonna go steal a podium and sell it on eBay. Whoa!
Not today, sister. That's a nice drone. That's what happens every time you're driving and you really have to shit. God damn it, another fire truck on fire. Of course.
Yeah. I love that there was no other emergency response teams to that fire truck on fire at all. Like you would have thought there'd be an ambulance or another fire truck putting the flames out. Unless it just happened, I guess, but Jesus.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks like it's been on fire for a while too.
That's what, yeah, it looked like that motherfucker looked like a burned out husk.
This reminds me of that Jackass skit where they all wore roller skates.
Goddamn drunk drivers.
Oh no.
Quick, deploy the fucking chutes.
Shawn Michaels driving that truck going crazy.
Slaughter. I bet Joker didn't even do that. He's probably one of those people that like his crew trying to be badass. Like, I don't know. I would think that a big giant truck driving down the road with like S on the slaughter, somebody would might be like, you know what? That might want to pull that one over.
You know, as far as like chase scenes go, this is right up there with the T2 chase scene.
Ooh, I don't know about that one.
I'm not saying it's as good, but I'm saying like top 5 most epic. I think they would both be on that list.
Yeah, that's a good video. Like top 5 best chase sequences in a movie.
Yeah. Basically Speed. I mean, but Speed's like a whole fucking movie, so it'd be hard to pick like one scene.
Yeah, the whole movie is like don't go below 55, which you would hope that most people would recognize when they're on the highway.
Yeah. And then the chase scene in the first Bourne movie is pretty good too.
Well, that one and the Blues Brothers chase scene is like epic as fuck.
Yeah.
That's funny as shit.
Golly.
Get this trash away from me.
Coming up here.
A dump truck.
Coming up here in a second, by the way, this puts to bed everyone's whole like Batman doesn't kill, or in Man of Steel when everybody said, "Oh, look at all the people who died because of Superman." Like it was a terrible movie because of that. Dude, in this scene, especially when the random cars start exploding, even though you see a family sitting in a car and they survived it, like they just as easily could have been in one of the cars. So like,
well, I mean, I really what puts it to
died too.
Well, if people really want to get technical about that, if they want to find that out, like all you gotta do is go back to Batman Returns. He literally set a motherfucker on fire.
Yeah, he blew up a whole fucking building with people in it.
Yeah, in the Batman Returns movie, Michael Keaton killed a bunch of people.
Mm-hmm.
And like it wasn't even one of those things like, oh, maybe they survived. He literally turned the Batmobile around and caught that motherfucker on fire that was blowing flame.
Yeah. It was dropping those bombs like they were turds.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Lincoln Park.
Dude, this was badass. I remember watching this first time. I was like, holy shit hole. But then I was also nervous when he drove away, and I was like, he better blow that fucking shit up, and he does. I was like, thank God. Because I don't want those bums getting in there and fucking stealing his shit. Oh. I like to stop. Dude, he looked like he was trying to force through that too. Like when I worked at CVS, dude, I fucking had a bad day. I'm like, I like to stop. I love it.
He looked like me driving on the ice today. Like you'd slide and you don't hit anything, and like you're scared shitless, but you try to act like it's okay. Like I like.
Yeah, I just feel like it's like when your boss tells you're gonna have to work an extra 12 hours tomorrow. You're like, I love this job. I like it, because you can't quit. Man, the music is so fucking good. Again, it'd be really cool to who's the better composer? You got John Williams or you got Hans Zimmer?
Got to throw out some Danny Elfman in there too.
Yeah, Danny Elfman, but I don't know. I feel like the heavyweights, yeah, Danny Elfman's up there. I don't know, man. Between those three, it'd be really hard to pick.
Alan Silvestri's pretty good too. I think I would probably go Hans Zimmer.
I don't know, because John Williams is like he did Star Wars, Indiana Jones, the original Superman theme.
Right here, dude. He could have killed so many fucking people.
Yeah, but he didn't kill him though. I guess that's what people were talking about.
But the same thing, like you could say the same thing about Man of Steel, like, oh, those buildings were empty, I guess.
Oh man, yeah. Well, in Man of Steel, I don't
Right
know.
there.
Dude, I think the whole idea about being like, I don't know, the Man of Steel because he killed. He was also. I also looked at like Superman was young, like he didn't know any better at that point.
Yeah.
That's like when you beat the yellow light when he was yellow laughing like that. Ooh, that's a fancy ass ball. Holy shit, that's some nice ass cyberpunk shit right there. God damn, that's a badass. Yeah.
Gay chicken.
Again, a throwback to the '89 Batman. I feel like he's like, "Come and get me, you gruesome son of a bitch! Come on!"
Yep.
When they had like a showdown,
This is, dude, this is
he
like
Empire Strikes Back this bitch.
one of the coolest fucking scenes ever.
He said he missed.
Cloppity clop. Don't talk back.
There's no fucking way. Jesus Christ.
that turnaround he did there was almost corny, but it was too cool. It, like,
That's what I'm
superseded the
saying.
corniness.
Like, there's no fucking way when I saw that. I was like, but I still like it.
Man.
I mean, it's like, would you have literally maybe broken your fucking every bone in your body doing that kind of turn? Probably, but not Batman.
He crawled out of that truck like your alarm went off and you knew you had to be there, but you were hungover.
Mm-hmm.
But you're possessed. You're going to be at
Well,
work on time. God damn it.
Joker looks like he's hungover perpetually in this movie.
Yeah. I can't do it.
Fuck! That's like when you want to buy something really bad, but you can't put the money down for it.
Exactly.
Like it's like you see that fucking Xbox One X, and you're like, ah, I have the money, but I can't afford it.
You just close the tab.
Yeah,
walk
you
away.
really do. You just stare at Amazon and you keep on hovering over the buy button.
That's exactly it.
Dude, that's badass though. Like I love that they electrified his they electrified his mask. That's awesome. See, I will give Christopher Nolan credit on that. That's badass that he has his mask was electrified. Because in fucking '89 Batman, he just pulled that shit off.
Yeah. Come on out of here, princess. As a matter of fact, I shit my pants. That's the smell you're smelling.
That
right
haircut
now.
looks just about as bad as mine.
Yeah,
we
don't worry about
use the
it.
girlfriend
Bruce Wayne's
loosely.
protecting her.
Yeah, don't worry about it. He's got a sanctuary where he uses his dick. Don't worry.
You saw that face she made. She knows she fucked him over.
Yeah, that's always the worst when people know that your other one has fucked you over and they won't say a goddamn word, and you're like, son of a hoe. And you're like, you fucking ass.
Gordon's got a nice haircut.
Who?
Gordon? He's got a nice looking haircut there. That shit's
That's
spiky.
nice. Mm-hmm. He's using that got to be glue. Heath Ledger's hair just looks like he used that, like that one bitch that used the Gorilla Glue on her hair. It just stuck that way.
I do hate his glasses in this movie. They look like women's glasses.
Yeah. Kind of like Janine Milnitz.
Yeah.
Well, that was easy, and I didn't have to suck anybody's cock to get my promotion. Oh, yeah. I just had to fake my death and ruin my whole wife's fucking day.
Did you have to do it in front of the Joker? That made me feel very uncomfortable.
Again, I know that people will say the part where he was clapping in the cell, yeah, we know that was ad-libbed. It was great. When Joker was clapping,
Yeah.
he ad-libbed that.
Yeah. It'd be funny if the kid woke up and started screaming. It's like, you're dead. It's a ghost.
Yeah, I would fucking be scared as shit.
What the fuck?
Maybe because did he see Batman hanging out on, like a voyeur that he was up on the fire escape earlier?
I think he did, but Batman had his head down like it was real.
I don't know. Maybe he's like, I just had a feeling.
Be funny if he was like, oh damn, you're still alive. That sucks. It's like, wow, I am a bad father. How about that? I really am.
This is why like, you're trying to get unemployment. Joker's the unemployment office, and you're just like that one guy. Are you gonna approve it or not? Sassy.
Mm.
Nobody's people are macaronis. Promise you that.
He looks kind of scary, dude. He kind of looks like the Exorcist face that pops up in the movie randomly, like,
Oh yeah, Pazazu.
yeah.
Why are you talking like this is ASMR? Stop it! Again, very engaging performance. Like this is what I'm talking about. Heath Ledger was so good, like in this movie. Like you were just drawn into every word that he said.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't do that. Oh, but he's got Batman in the corner.
I like how Batman pops out like your husband has just caught his wife cheating.
Oh. He's pissed because he didn't
That
scare
felt
him.
good.
You know he got pissed because the Joker wasn't scared. He's like, you fucking
What
dick.
if Batman had hit him in the head? Like, what happened? Ooh.
And you know Batman's embarrassed because everybody's watching.
Yeah, you got to
'Cause
put
he
on a
didn't
show. It's like how
scare.
we are, like when we have interviews. Like we gotta make sure that we ask the right questions because we're looking like assholes.
You don't. What?
Again, I do like that, dude. Nolan put in that. The Joker is essentially obsessed with Batman. Like that's how
Yeah.
he is in the comic books. He cares. By the way, Harley Quinn, that whole bullshit never happens. He's only obsessed with Batman.
In John Carpenter's comic, he wanted to fuck Batman.
I don't know about all that.
If you read it, that's what he was going for. It was a
That what?
sexual thing.
I don't think sexual. I think he's just like I don't agree. I don't think he wanted to fuck him. I just think he wanted. He liked having him around because he was like the yin to his yang.
Yeah, but you remember that comic book? Like he specifically pretty much like says some real sexual shit.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I was like, I could hate you without wanting to fuck you. Like, how about that, John Carpenter?
What's
Like,
the
I could hate you.
difference? Oh,
Oh. What is it to wait 15 minutes before when you eat to stop swimming or to start swimming?
it's everybody Wang Chung tonight. Damn, look at his thumb, dude. His fingernails are gross.
Yeah. I mean, it's obvious that he's not. Look at the chin. Like, God damn. He sound like when you watch your kid tricycle for the first time. Look at you go.
Damn. Fucking God
This is
damn.
every
That
fucking
was
Gold's
such a
Gym
hard
member
punch.
steroid induced when they're fucking lifting.
Oh. You know Batman's embarrassed as fuck right now. He's like, stop laughing, I'm hitting you. Ah. Brush your teeth. I do find it hard to believe that he wouldn't be bloody as fuck after those 2 face shots.
I was gonna say like he should have like he should look like Cotton Eye Joe and have like 2 teeth missing.
You know, everybody in that room is like, damn, Batman punched like a bitch.
I know. I don't think
I'm
Batman was
counting.
embarrassed. I think Commissioner Gordon was more embarrassed than Batman. He's like, shit, I left him alone in there. You fucking asshole. You made me look like a dickhead in front of everybody. God, Rachel's got a shit ton more canisters around her. That's what happens when you're a fucking cheating hoe.
Harvey, I made out with Bruce. Bye.
Oh, she gets
God
hers.
damn it.
She gets hers.
And some checks.
The guy was like, that's nice. I feel like this is how every cop is anyway when somebody asks for their phone calls. That's nice. I was gonna say, I thought you were gonna say you're a 20-year-old man. I was like, life's been pretty hard on you, hasn't it? He said, that guy always reminded me of the dude that was trying to see the fucking tugboat in Mallrats.
He does.
Somebody lied to you when they butt fucked you, my son. He said he'd go inside and replace them with bright lights. I like how she's so confident that Bruce Wayne's going to show up to save her. Bruce Wayne's just like, nah, I'm good. I already got what I wanted from you.
Yeah, he decides for it. He says
Yeah.
that it's for the betterment of people, but you know that's just not true. He's
Yeah,
like,
I feel
actually,
like Rachel was like 100% confident that she was going to get out of it. She's like, oh shit, fuck. It's not going to happen. It's like that one actor that goes to the academy and they know for sure they're going to win and they stand up before they announce it and then they call the other guy. Like, oh,
oh, he's got to taste that shit too. Yeah.
man, I'd be high as fuck by that point. Like, smelling all that gas. Shit, I really do have to piss again.
Do it.
I'd be back.
This guy is such a shitty cop. Like, he just wanted to be Batman. He looks like that enchilada he ate earlier, sneaking up on him. That's your dad when you backtalk him. He starts to take off his belt. He's like, not today, you little shit. Did they put the cuffs back on him first? Because he'd probably whoop your ass, bro. He is the Joker. Honestly, his head's sticking out pretty far. I would probably just shoot him. We don't negotiate with terrorists. Get off my plane. Well, that guy fucked it all up for everybody. Oh, it's like a fucking Saw movie all of a sudden. I don't know. It's ringing. God, move over, Batman. We got the world's greatest detective here.
Back.
I'm coming. I'll save you, Harvey. They're not actually.
What a fucking lie
They're
that
not.
was. Well, you should have said it before you were going to be torched.
Yeah, well, you made out with Bruce, so bye.
Look at her face. She's like, oh, shit. I got that one wrong. Yeah, you still have, like, you still think that Batman's going to split in two and somehow you're still going to be rescued. You don't believe it yet.
Robin's going to be here any second. Robin's going to, oh, God.
Goodbye, Mary. Goodbye, Jane. Up in smokes, you are so lame. Slap his face.
Oh.
I would have missed you if your face was on fire like that on half of it. I'd be smacking you so hard in the goddamn face to put it out.
I would pee on you, dude. I'd be like, wait, dude, just hold still. I'm going to pee on you.
It's like jellyfish. Like when you get stung, I'll just pee on you. Like,
Dude,
don't worry.
This is gonna be a great story, I promise.
Say what they called me back at the station. Pee-pee face.
He's the worst firefighter ever. He can't hit the fire to save his life. Look, he's just missing it completely.
Yeah, that's it. It's his first day. What do you want?
This is such a classic scene right here. God, I love it.
Yeah.
I got
That's
scared.
like when you got out of school earlier, your mom picked you up. This is like, by the way, this scene is badass, but I'm not like, and I know like why he's doing it in the scene with Batman coming up. But does that not look like they posed him for a movie poster?
They really did.
They're like, we gotta have a cool Dark Knight poster.
And they used it for a poster too.
Did they?
That's like when
yeah,
you're halfway through a YouTube video and like, hey man, make this face for the thumbnail.
Alfred, I don't think that's orange juice. I think you're having a mimosa.
Yeah, he is.
Or a screwdriver. Talk about heartburn city, man. Screwdrivers will always do it.
Oh, it's the citric acid.
Yeah, man, I can't do orange juice. Like, I love orange juice, and I can't even drink it anymore.
It helps if you get the low acid kind. They have it.
Uh-oh.
You can drink orange juice again, Jay.
I don't believe it.
You can have it all.
I feel like Ron Burgundy. I don't believe you.
It's true. That's the only kind I can drink is the low acid kind. Fuck, we're old.
Yeah. I know I had to pop up 3 Tums before tonight so I could drink.
Yeah,
I feel like we're
of
becoming
Rolaids.
old Batman. Like we can't keep doing it anymore.
I bought a 6-pack of Rolaids at Kroger today.
Well, that's when you know you're old. You're having a discussion during a commentary about the significance of Tums and Rolaids.
Trust me, kids. You might be laughing now, but it's coming for you.
Yeah, dude, that motherfucker comes up on you like a fucking parking ticket that you haven't paid in 6 years. It finds you.
Tums and Rolaids is like our version of Batman and the Dark Knight Rises when he gets that leg thing around his knee that helps him super kick.
Yeah, dude. Or that scene in The Wolf of Wall Street when he snorts that coke and it pops him up. Shooey, that fucking burned. Like those Tums aren't doing a damn thing.
Alfred.
This is like when I left. Well, when that ex slut of mine divorced me, I felt like that, and everybody was trying to give me like props, and I'm like, I just want to sit here and not eat my fucking bowl of Cheerios next to me and be miserable for about 6 years.
I was always just hoping that after this soliloquy with Alfred, right before dinner, he'd be like, "Oh, and Alfred, can you make me a couple hot dogs? No chili." This is what I'm talking about when he overacts.
Well, I think it was because he was in pain.
No, I know why. I just he didn't do it well.
I think he did it all right. I don't know. Mike's all feisty about Aaron Eckhart these days.
I laughed the first time I saw it. Like I literally started fucking laughing.
Yeah.
I think they muted him right here on purpose because it probably sounded like he did. I think it's later, actually. I think I was wrong when he actually does the screaming. It looked cool.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it was. I thought it was. I don't know. I I feel like Aaron Eckhart. I don't know. I like this Two-Face performance. I feel like the problem is that they put him in like almost shoehorned the Two-Face character in. Like Two-Face is a significant evil bad guy in Batman's life, and just to kind of shoehorn him at the end of the movie, it just didn't work.
They did. It's true that they didn't give him enough time. They didn't give Two-Face. I don't think the film needed Two-Face at all, to be honest. It's hard to shit on this movie.
I think it's the same thing. I think it's the same thing with Spider-Man 3. It's like when you have too many villains.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you can't have more than one villain. I'm just saying it's really hard to give them the appropriate time that they deserve.
And I also think The Dark Knight Rises didn't need Catwoman. I think you should have just
Yeah,
had
well,
Bane.
Catwoman. Well, that was a terrible fucking choice.
See what I mean?
No, and that only made me laugh because I wasn't expecting it. It kind of scared me a little bit. But no, I'm just saying, like Anne Hathaway's Catwoman and the whole fucking like first off, I know Catwoman is a big part of Batman's life, but just Bane was enough.
Yeah,
like
and Catwoman had already been done with Michelle Pfeiffer, so it was like let's just let Bane have his time. I mean, I know they did him in Batman and Robin, but come on.
Well, they did it way, but yeah, well, in Batman and Robin, he was just a bitch of Poison Ivy, so. And he wasn't even near what the comic book. He wasn't even close to what the actual Bane was. The makeup, the digital makeup on this looks good though.
Yeah.
Camera 1, camera 2, camera 1, camera 2.
He's like, God damn, I need some Purell after that shit. That was gross as fuck. I was like, I want to put this Purell in my mouth, in my eyes.
I could do that.
That's
He's
big
kind
boat.
of sexy about it. He was like, I can tell you where he'll be this afternoon.
That's a lot of fucking money.
Dude, I'm not kidding. If I were just a henchman, like I would even end the shot. I'd be like stealing. Like you would see a guy like with like a little like man purse, like pushing a lot of the money in there because I would know that the Joker was going to torch it. I gotta save some of this.
Right in the face with it, dude. That's a perfect shot.
Sounds like every customer at Cabela's. So,
hey, this is just a live shot of Mr. Beast's basement.
who?
Mr. Beast, the YouTube guy.
Oh yeah. That guy's got unlimited fucking money, or it seems like he does anyway. I was gonna say this actually kind of looks like the basement of this is exactly what Bill Gates does with his money. He's got so much of it, he's like, fuck this. I'm just gonna do this once a month.
Jeff Bezos.
It doesn't matter.
I think it'd be funny if if that was all actually fake money and Joker actually just had his money hidden somewhere else. I think I have to think that just because it bothers me so much.
I don't know. I don't think it. I think he's like. I think this version of him is literally like the fucking anarchist, crazy motherfucker that he is.
No, I know that it is. I'm just saying I like to think that.
No, I know what. I know that. I'm just saying like that's. I don't know.
I like that the guy up there is just burning to death, that he's not screaming at all. Or maybe his mouth is taped. Again, Gordon's hair looking smooth.
Yeah, it does. Very nice. Moose products.
What if Batman farted right there?
Well, that guy looks like he just shit his pants. Legit.
How Die
This
Hard
reminds
3
me of Die Hard with a Vengeance.
Yeah,
Like the way they just announced it.
that's what I just said. Like how Die Hard 3 of you. That's exactly what it reminds me of.
Wow. Except I know, guys, it was a school. It was schools that they were evacuating. Because you
Yeah, there's a
gotta
couple.
always have those purists. No, actually, it was schools. It wasn't hospitals. Get your shit straight.
There's a couple moments here that remind me of Die Hard 3. Whether that's correct or not, that's like the third time tonight I've
I
thought
think
of
it's
it.
just because Die Hard 3 was so fucking good. Like,
Yeah.
and like the whole terrorist thing on it. I don't know.
Yeah, like the city on fire kind of shit.
Yeah. Hot night, summer in the city. I always hate what Bruce Wayne does to this Lamborghini.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck did you think that was going to do, Alan Jackson? Like,
Stop the steal.
or is that a Ferrari? I don't fucking know. I'm not
I think
rich
it's a
enough to know.
Lamborghini. This is so unrealistic because in real life, Alfred be like, "How do I log into Facebook? I can't get it to work."
Yeah, he'd be on like fucking AOL Messenger 9.0. Hey, look, it's weird. Like in this world, like they give a shit about their patients. God damn, that's such a badass car. That's yeah, holy fuckhole. Like he said in a patrolman that I don't know. It's like, do you know all of them? Like, except for that one guy that you don't know. Oh, that's old. By the way, those Nokias could stop a fucking bullet and still work.
I know, dude. Those are some nice. God, this makes me feel old too. It doesn't seem like that
Well,
long
I
ago
had
this came out.
I have one of those old flip phones, fucking forever, dude. They worked good too.
Playing Snake.
Dude, I played Tetris nonstop.
Yeah.
You're sweating like you just had an enchilada supreme. Like, we're gonna be in traffic for a minute.
That's what Aaron Eckhart looks like right here. Like he just ate like 7 enchiladas.
He's like, hi.
He's trying to talk himself into it.
I like how he's trying to style his hair a little bit too.
And have dry mouth.
Pretty much how we run the channel. We just do things. We don't know what we do. We got success. Sounds like our election system. I feel like Joker is really just a representation of the government, anyways. Like I wouldn't know what to do if I actually solved a problem anyway. No, maybe because you're holding a fucking shotgun. Like,
I didn't actually know that until you told me. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get you. He's like, oh shit, this dude's spitting.
I love Heath Ledger's Joker in this, but I guess what's ruined me so badly on like going back and watching Heath Ledger is there's so many wannabe little pricks that like have small wieners that have taken it upon themselves to like copy and paste his entire speech, be like, I'm a weird kid and I'm badass. And I'm gonna fucking blow up the school because the world is on fire.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, just like I hate motherfuckers like that. I'm like, dude, can I just enjoy the goddamn character performance without you ruining it?
I know. Do you have to fucking ruin everything? Same thing with Joaquin Phoenix's Joker. They did it with that too. You know?
Yeah, it's like I was like I never wanted like they were great performances, but no way in my life would I want to incorporate what they're fucking saying as my philosophy and go through life. Like, yeah. They are fictional characters. Fictional. I feel like Ben Affleck can change.
I know. It's like we can't have anything nice. The adults can't like go sit at the kiddie table and then the adults will watch this. You know what I mean?
He's so weird and out there, and oh my god, he's so violent.
That's exactly how I feel about my dad not letting me buy a drum set.
Yeah, like I saw some forum where this guy was like, but the Joker is actually speaking from the heart and he's telling things the way that they are. And that's how I've always felt, bro. I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up and get a parakeet or something. I don't know. I hate people like that.
Yeah.
I hate oh my God. Well, that's going to cost you about $900,000 in insurance premiums for sure.
I like that Imperial's hands. He's like, that motherfucker nasty.
Hey, this is before COVID, so he knew something. Oh, that asshole. Hey, how's your butt smell? Because I know you pick it and smell it.
No, you're just stupid, Commissioner. You can't tell it's Batman by now. Goddamn.
Yeah, for sure. By the way, this scene is infamous for a lot of reasons because when it doesn't go off, they said that was a fuck up.
Yeah.
And then he ad-libbed it, but then I also read that was not a fuck up. That actually was supposed to happen.
Yeah, I remember reading something about that.
Like when he turns around and he throws his arms up, like what happened? But yeah, apparently
reminds me of Tropic Thunder.
Yeah. But yeah, that was not like people try to say that was ad lib, but they were like, no, that was scripted.
Fucking, I'll tell you this about Chris Nolan, dude. He knows how to frame shots. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that reminds me of Terminator 2 when the building came down. It's like a war zone down here.
Yeah, man. I think that's the genius of all three of his movies is he knows how to make a city look like it's in fucking panic mode, dude. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, I mean, Christopher Nolan's style is awesome. It just his whining and shit anymore is fucking ruining his legacy.
Yeah.
How would you not be able to, you put out an APB on one guy that has like 4th degree goddamn Skeletor features on one side of his face. Someone's going to see him at a Starbucks.
What's like the FBI looking for people that like attack the Capitol? Like I saw them put out one post. Dude had fucking his whole entire head was a tattoo. And they're like, we're having trouble finding this person. I was like, his entire head's a tattoo. Like, you can't tell me that.
I wonder if they ever found that dude that looked like he came off the season, or not season, but the movie of Braveheart.
the Viking dude?
Yeah, because it's not like he's going to, because he looks like the kind of guy that's going to go to an IHOP afterwards and celebrate his victory. Like, you're going to spot him pretty quickly.
That was the thing about all those dumbasses, too. Like, they kept having video of them getting caught, and they're like, what did I do? Like, you literally broke in the fucking Capitol.
Yeah, there's no way you could have been that fucking dumb. Like, there's cameras fucking everywhere, and you're doing it in the middle of the day. You're in mass. By the way, it has nothing to do with Republicans and Democrats. These are just a gaggle of fucking morons.
Yeah. By the way, we make jokes about that. Don't get us wrong. We're not trying to pick on Republicans or Democrats. it's those people aren't either. Those people are just fucking
If it
nutbars.
was, yeah, I don't care what their political affiliations are. You literally, it's like you literally made out with your sister. Like you stormed the fucking Capitol building, you dumb shits, and there are
Jay,
cameras everywhere.
that would be me and you thinking that we got away with it. Like, dude, let's just hang out in the bar.
Dude, I
Nobody
would.
knows.
I totally. You know what? I'm not saying that we're not as dumb as those fucking people are because we probably are. Like we'd be like, "No, dude, it's fine. Don't worry about it." I was like, "Dude, but there was cameras like literally shoved in my face. Like, dude, there was a bunch of people there. They're not gonna pick us out."
I don't mean from that. I mean in the movie. Like that would be me and you like thinking like everything's cool.
I thought you with the Capitol.
We aren't that stupid.
I gotta compliment them on the special effects, man. Like I like that fucking the way he looks on on that side of the face because it's gross enough that where it's like it's kind of nasty to look at, but it's not so gross where you can't look at it. That was the debate they were having in Batman Forever. They said they didn't want to make it too gross because they didn't want the audience to be like grossed out every time he was on camera.
I mean, I don't think it looks bad. I just think that I wish they would have just gone full prosthetic, like full non CGI, because you can still tell like it's a little bit computer imagized.
I think the worst crime they did was I think that Two-Face deserved his own fucking movie. Like if you're gonna have the Batman villain be Two-Face, just have him being in the whole fucking movie.
Yeah, I
because
completely
it would have been amazing.
Yep. Like you gave Ra's al Ghul his own movie with nobody else interfering.
Well, they did technically throw in Scarecrow.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, every single movie had two bad guys in it. And then they had Talia in the third one, so technically they had three, depending on how you look at Catwoman in that movie.
Yeah.
But I think that this is the one that like, dude, you should have just given this movie to Joker and just put Two-Face down the road.
Hey, pretty much what Batman has invented here is the Disney network. They own everything.
Yeah. That's exactly what it looks like.
They own fucking everything. I cannot believe, again, I know this is going off the movie, but I cannot believe that Disney, and it's not against Marvel, I'm just saying that Disney has not been busted for monopoly. Because, dude, they literally own fucking almost everything.
Disney and Facebook both, dude. Like, it's amazing. And they finally cracked down on Facebook. They were like, you guys can't buy any more shit without going through us first, because this is a monopoly.
I mean, but you look at Disney, dude. They own Star Wars. They own Marvel. They own fucking 20th Century Fox movies. They own like sports channels. They own like ABC. Like, I mean, Hulu, what the fuck else?
ESPN, Hulu, ABC,
Disney Plus.
Fucking,
they got everything. They're like the fucking the God King in 300.
Yeah, it's fucking insane.
And again, I know people, it's not about Marvel. I'm just talking about Disney.
Yeah. Okay, this is good time for pee-pee break for me.
Bye.
I return soon.
That motherfucker looks like he just got an Applebee's. Eric, the way he was lipping out, dude, looked like he was day drinking at Applebee's. God damn. You know, that'll never heal if you don't stop picking. Eric Roberts still sounds convincing. I don't know. No, I don't know. Picked up Rachel. Goddamn, the chauffeur, the Uber driver. Oh, Ramirez, you slippery asshole. Yeah, he's not. I said it couldn't hurt your chances. It's like your mom saying, "We'll see," when you ask her if you can go out later. Oh shit. Hey, that was a great. Hey, did that motherfucker have airbags? Yeah, man. You got to give it up for how good this movie is, because the music in of itself adds so much volume to the scene. Especially when you know the Joker's plan. I don't know. It's so good. That's how you talk. That motherfucker must have been on lockup raw. It's like once we'll come back and get him once we dump the scumbags. You got Debo as a prisoner on one of those ships. He's like, my boat. I know a lot of people see him as Debo, but I also always remember him as Zeus from No Holds Barred. He went to Jared's. Oh shit! It's a detonator. Switch. You know what? I know, like, the what Lucian is using is probably, we're all supposed to pretend that that's far-fetched, but do you not think the government has some shit like that? Like, I'm just saying, to triangulate 100% exactly where you are, what you're doing. I mean, as much as we're all addicted to our smartphones and we're on Facebook all the time, we're just all digitally interactive in a way that is beyond what anybody's ever been. You don't think that the NSA has some shit like this? You've got to be at your damn mind. I'm gonna drive my Harley Davidson out here and see what's going on. By the way, if I were Gordon and I was listening to Batman Gravel talk to me about where the Joker's location is, I wouldn't be able to understand him at all. I've got the Joker's location. It's a building. What? I got to go. It's a great plan the Joker has here, and I'm pretty sure that in reality the prisoners would have blown those other guys sky high right away. Okay, I don't like your attitude. Okay. Hey, you just shot a gun on a boat. What if you aimed wrong and like hit the hole and then it would be leaking? Anyway. I don't know, talk to her sternly. Don't talk to me about hospital bills. I can't afford my own.
I can't even get a new suit. This one's all crispy.
It's all crusty.
Actually, why is his suit crispy? Like he was in the bed. Did he just put on the same clothes that burnt?
No, I think what it is, I think it's from his face flaking off.
Oh
Like
shit.
the gooey's.
That's nasty.
I know. I thought, just please stop talking in gravel voice.
this
I swear, like just now when I heard him, he's like, "Is anybody got pants? Pass them forward."
this would be really interesting to see what people would actually do in this situation.
Yeah, I was saying that earlier. I think it's pretty much obvious that if it was in today's world, those convicts blowing those fucking other people sky high, like, without a second hesitation. So you're gonna pull a gun on me? What the fuck? And shoot me in the back, asshole?
That's when your wife just like, I gotta fix my makeup. It's like, no, there's no time. You pull out a gun on her.
Like that's
We're
the
gonna be
worst kind of friend to ever have. He's like, I'm gonna pull a gun on you because you don't agree with me. Like, that looks cool as shit. The white eyes.
Yeah. That's what I feel like when I'm playing Oculus. I can
That's
sit
how
there
I feel when I watch any kind of movie where there's like too much strobe effect light going on. I think I got like a sensitivity to light anymore. Like I can't even watch that shit. Like that strobe shit, I can't watch it. Like in a dark theater. I can watch it on TV or something, but I can't watch it if I was sitting in a theater.
that guy's fucking dumbass clowns are just standing there in the open.
Yeah, I think that yeah, well that was smart, man. He made the hostages the clowns.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm a fucking idiot. I've got Tommy Doyle here. Where's your bat?
I just want to be the guy that says that one day. Red
Go
team,
team, go.
go. Blue team, pull up.
Wasn't that Jon Stewart in Half Baked that was like, red team go, red team go?
Yeah, when he's talking about the back of the $20 bill. He's
Yeah.
like, there's a dude hiding in the bushes. I can't. They're taped. Shut. Okay, can you not see with your own goddamn eyes? Those doctors have fucking handguns and goddamn shotguns.
Oh, that music's so good.
Yep.
Just beating the fuck out of people. What if Batman was wrong though, and he was just beating the shit out of innocent doctors? Like,
You're
goddamn, Batman beat the fuck out of us, man.
Sometimes there's collateral damage.
You will be. Shut the fuck up.
This is like having a game genie in a game that you're trying to beat. Morgan Freeman is like the game genie. He's telling him exactly where everything is and what to expect.
I got my stickies.
Oh, damn. I guess there was no point for me to vote. I was telling him it's like Debo's on this boat. He's like, that's my boat, punk. What boat?
I just showed you.
Yeah, that speech would have been a lot more powerful if he hadn't been doing that fucking Janis Joplin voice.
Yeah. God damn, dude. Batman lays some fucking haymakers in this movie. He really does.
Yep. But I still think that Ben Affleck's Batman would have whooped this Batman's ass.
Oh yeah, dude. He hit motherfuckers so hard in the face, their face went through the floor.
Yeah, like dude, he threw a guy against the fucking brick wall and like left some of his brain matter on it. Like Jesus Crystal. Because Ben Affleck's Batman was like a recovering alcoholic that lost everything. Like that motherfucker was like on edge.
Yeah.
Like,
Five little monkeys jumping on
dude,
the
what
bed.
would you do if they ever had one of those dimension? Like I know they're gonna have one at Flashpoint, but how amazing would it be if you saw Michael Keaton's Batman, Val Kilmer's Batman, George Clooney's Batman, Christian Bale's Batman, and Ben Affleck's Batman all team up?
Hottie overload. What's
Yeah,
up? What's up? What's
like
up?
the two like I don't know, help Robert Pattinson. It would be amazing.
You know, dude, you gotta throw Nolan some credit for all the shout outs he kind of did to 89 Batman in this movie. There's
Yeah.
several.
I liked how he stood back for a while before his boys was beating up on him. Then he's like, I'm gonna get in now.
Going fucking crazy.
Yeah, but he's really kind of a pussy though, as far as fighting skills go. He's like, I took care of your Rottweilers, now you're fucked.
Hey, this is an H5 reference. He's got him in the chains. He's beating him with a stick.
Yeah, that's true.
It's fucking scary, dude.
Why are you whispering it?
You scared me, Depot. Fuck. Enjoy prison, asshole. Hey guys, this guy wants to be the scapegoat. Give him the trigger.
He's the kind of guy that would report any employee being 5 minutes past where they should be.
Yeah, he would.
Obviously, nobody takes the commitment to this company seriously.
Oh shit, I can't fucking do it. That's kind of scary. Stop saying give it to me, Debo. Damn.
Why use that same voice that you use in prison to get that asshole? Give it to me. I'm going to take it anyway.
Bend over.
Yeah, it's crazy that he's dead now.
Yeah. He almost missed. What if it fell back down? And like, oh fuck!
That looks like a shot they had to do several times before it went through the actual hole. Like I was like, I'll never be an actor now.
That's too much, Batman.
I think he was just too much in this entire movie.
Yeah.
But it gets worse than it rises. You know, I'll be a little controversial, man. I swear to God, it'd be it'd be Ben Affleck, Batman, Michael Keaton, Batman, and then honestly, I'd probably put Val Kilmer's performance as Batman over Christian Bale.
He was a great Batman. Underrated. I like everybody on the boat's face when he doesn't pull the trigger. They're like kind of disappointed. They're like, oh fuck, we might die now.
Yeah, he looked like he thought he was going to be getting like an A on his term paper, but he really got a D. But he was bragging about it to everybody.
I don't know. Fast forward this to 2021, and I'm pretty sure someone would have blown up that other boat the way we are today.
I think that we would have blown up that boat in 2015. He's like, oh shit, that hurt. I love his laugh though. Like I wish he had more of the laugh.
Again, direct tie into 89, man. Like when he lands and the teeth are like.
Dude, that was one of the worst. Like as soon as he threw him off the river, like he better fucking not, dude. I was like, if you copy that 89 bullshit death of Joker, I'm gonna be mad. Dude. I was so hyped up too because it's like, oh man, they're gonna do a sequel or like later on maybe do multiple movies and he's gonna come back.
I know. Like, what do you think the fucking future of Nolan's Batverse would have been if he?
I don't know if Nolan had something written out from the first one to have this, trilogy or.
I hate Batman's face right here. But
if it were me and I were Nolan, man, I got to be honest, because Heath Ledger would have just been amazing. I might have imagine having Bane and Joker, Heath Ledger's Joker in Dark Knight Rises instead of Catwoman.
That's what I would have done too. I would have kept Joker and inserted Bane, and that.
And I know that we just talk shit on having too many villains, but I mean, Heath Ledger would have been such a power. I couldn't have passed it up. Sounds like you gotta go take a dump really bad. He looked like the That fucking Dukalak's not working for him.
Shut your fucking stop mouth breathing, Batman. Goddamn.
It looks like he's really intensely playing a game of Madden.
Ah, ah.
But on
That's when your wife orders the Amazon packages show up on the front porch. You look at your wife, and you're like, "What did you do?"
I was gonna say it was maybe when your kid broke something that you really liked, and they were like, "Daddy, we got to tell you something." Cause like, what did you do? Here's the thing: if you had brought in, if Heath Ledger hadn't died, and you brought him in for Dark Knight Rises alongside Tom Hardy, I mean, obviously he would have stole the show again. I mean, I don't have any doubts whatsoever that Heath Ledger would have been magnetic as fuck in
Yeah.
Dark Knight Rises, and it would have been bad because it would have overshadowed Tom Hardy as Bane.
And that's another thing too. I think the ending here, like the whole rest of the movie, was so fucking just goddamn perfect. It's not that I dislike the ending, but the way it ends up, and he's just running away like that, like I don't know, man. There's something like it almost
Well,
feels
I think
like
that
they missed
I
it a
feel
little
like
bit.
I feel like they're going for the Empire Strikes Back, like they're going for the sad ending because they already knew that they had a trilogy thing in mind.
Yeah,
So the
it's just
redemption factor would come into the third one. I don't know.
yeah. I think that like I like a like 80% of me loved it, and then like 20% of me was like, man, I just feel like it missed something at the end here.
What I would have done, I liked the Eckhart as Two-Face. I wouldn't have had him kidnap Gordon's family or anything like that. I would have just ended it where he threatened the city from afar and then gone from there. Like now that Two-Face is a threat out there somewhere.
Yeah,
And then you could have given him his whole like a whole movie and then maybe I don't know.
yeah, like his whole turn, man. I get because of Rachel. I just I didn't buy it. I didn't buy it as much as I wanted to.
Well, in the comic books, Two-Face, see, it would have made, they actually had it more accurate in the Batman Forever because he was doing like the hard-nosed lawyer thing, and then the defendant throws acid on his face,
Yeah,
and then he goes like insane.
yeah. Like if they had made him more insane, like lost his mind and like wasn't actually Harvey Dent at all anymore. Instead, he's more like just pissed off about Rachel, and it makes it less, I don't know, believable in a sense.
Well, I feel like he's pretty insane. I feel like, again, having a full movie explore that character, I
Yeah,
would have been way better.
yeah, I think so too.
But see, that's the problem. If they had thrown in the third one, like if Heath Ledger had survived, you know that Nolan might have thrown in Joker in it, and then throwing in Two Face in that, I don't know, it would just been too much.
Yeah,
I do like when he was like, "You call the cops?
yeah. Called
Seriously?
your goddamn cops.
I mean, we were just having a conversation. You call the cops?"
It'd be funny if Batman was like, "Tough titty," said the kitty,
I was really
but the
nervous that
milk's
he was
still
going to pull
good.
his mask off.
Yeah, he pulled his mask off. He's like, "I made out with your girlfriend."
Aren't you glad that she's dead?
He's like, "Yeah, tell him."
Like the Catholic Church? Oh, it's a joke. Hey, one good thing that came out of your cosmetic surgery is your butt chin's gone.
That's true. Actually, you can see that crisp right between. Look at it. Oh,
He
what? You don't
fucking
have
lied.
armor?
He flipped the coin and said heads. Oh, because he didn't shoot him in the head. Like, I guess.
I hope he
What if he
lives.
shot me in the face? Yeah, what if he shot me in the face? Dude, Man, every time I see Gary Oldman, I always think of that script that we read about him being
Playing-
revealed as Dr. Loomis.
Yeah, dude. I know.
Woo-wee.
Oh, that's a fucked up. No, 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 no.
I thought you said it was fair. It was 50-50. Why are you acting like he's going to die? Like, what if you flip on the right one?
Yeah, Batman's like, I leave this shit to chance.
Oh, see, he would have survived. I mean, we're led to believe that Two-Face is dead, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, that was a long fall, but you almost think that he might have survived it.
Could have
and that just-
survived it. Yeah.
yeah, maybe broke his back or something, but it's like, I broke my wiener.
If you could just rub my belly, I'd appreciate it. Maybe put your finger in my mouth. What?
I bet Aaron Eckhart's sucking in. That's how you and I'd be if we were laying on the ground trying to get it. He's like, I gotta suck in.
I like Batman's face too. He's like, oh, that fucking hurt. He's like, what are you babbling about?
I feel like he's still. I think he's got a concussion. He's like, I just felt like 100 stories and you're talking about all this shit.
Christ, do you ever shut the fuck up?
I mean, right now I'm like, dude, I think I gotta go to the hospital.
Look at this
I'm
mouth,
not gonna
he's just
lie.
like,
I
oh.
think that I might have a fucking neck bone loose. I gotta say something about that. Like Two-Face got some nice ass teeth though.
He does. Better than Batman.
Well, he doesn't really have. I mean, Christian Bale, like you can see that he's got like one of those like fang teeth that hang down.
Yeah, he's got like tiny teeth.
Yeah. I hate his fucking helmet. I just fucking hate his goddamn helmet. I don't know. It's like a tiny head and a big body.
Yeah. Kiss me.
That's like me telling Mike, he's like, I know she's ugly, but I had to make out with her. Don't tell anybody.
I'm not the hero this karaoke bar needs.
But what it
Ray,
deserves.
that's embarrassing. Oh. Put your back into it.
That's
What
that's
letter-
burn that shit.
What if the letter was from Batman to Alfred and all it said was, Alfred, I'm gay.
What is that, Alfred? You're fired.
Alfred burned it. He's the disapproving father. He's like, we're going to pray it away. It's fine.
Pray away the gay.
We'll pray it away, Master Bruce, like we did the beautiful rubies. He runs.
He's running like Steven Seagal when he runs away from an explosion.
No time for autographs, kid.
Oh, you could say what you want. I love Steven Seagal, but Steven Seagal runs like the biggest girl I've ever seen in my life. I would never say that to his face. I'm just saying. Who gives a shit? Grow up. This is what's called being adult.
It's like, I'm just a kid, Dad. I don't understand this shit.
This is me and Mike trying to look for where our car is, where we're trying to run away from the fucking cops. It's like we're fucking drunk coming out of the fucking titty bar. Like, where's my goddamn car?
Or when you poop and you realize there's no toilet paper and you have to run out in the hallway.
Yeah. This is me and Mike stealing your subscribes and running away. Like, woo-wee! That ending, though. That music.
I remember in the theater being like, "Oh,
Hey man, this music, you got to walk out of the theater like you're in the movie, like you're Batman.
oh yeah, dude,
Yeah, that's a great fucking choice, man. Jesus Christ,
yeah,
2.5 hours, 2 hours and 32 minutes
dude."
to be exact.
It went by like fucking nothing. Like nothing.
He said nothing.
Awful. I got my
Yeah,
bat
man.
voice still in my heart.
It went
That was
by
that,
like
was
nothing.
yeah, that was a great fucking choice. Whoever chose that, man, I love you. Ken Burnett. I know.
Beautiful son of a bitch. That was
You
a great
just
choice, man.
saved this YouTube community. Wasted hours by choosing Dark Knight. Yeah, man, that was that was the first time I'd seen that movie in a while.
And I've
I
always
mean,
wanted to do something.
I normally, you know what, it should be a tradition. You should like watch the Nolan trilogy like every Thanksgiving or something. I don't know. It feels
Yeah.
like you'd watch it like during the winter months.
Yeah, dude, it always goes down smooth. It always goes down smooth.
So
Yeah,
is it the greatest superhero movie of all time, or not superhero, but the greatest Batman movie of all time? That'd be an interesting question of the day. You can leave your answers down in the comments.
yeah. Where do you rank the Dark Knight in the greatest echelon of overall? I think overall superhero movies, I think that being number one on a lot of people's list would not be surprising. For me, it goes something like it'd be a plethora mix of fucking Logan, The Dark Knight, and Avengers Endgame. I mean, those three would be. I feel like it'd be a mix of those for sure. I
Well,
think I
yeah,
missed.
I would definitely put Logan as number one as well. I don't know. The Dark Knight would be in my top five somewhere. I don't know about my top three, but that's a good because Spider-Man 2 was fucking incredible also.
That was
I don't
great too.
know.
Yeah, and X2 was good too.
Or Days of Future Past, but
Oh, Days of Future Past would definitely be my top
I
five.
know. That's what I'm
Okay.
saying, man. There's so many choices. But in the comments below, at least in the regards of the Batman flicks that have come out so far, where would the Dark Knight be for you? I would
think
still
it's
say 89 Batman. I just had more fun with 89 Batman, even though I know that the Dark Knight is technically the superior movie. I
yeah.
just love Jack Nicholson and I love Michael Keaton and I love their dynamic. I don't know. I'd still put 89 Batman.
I think for me, I'd put 89 Batman maybe actually definitely as my favorite. But as far as like if you told me like which is the better film, I think the Dark Knight's a better film. I mean the Batman it was made obviously it was in 1989, so they had a lot less to work with. But there's a lot of wild shit in that movie too. I think the Dark Knight's a better movie, but I think favorite for me would be 89 Batman. But I
Yeah,
think
I mean,
Dark Knight comes in second place, and then Batman versus Superman maybe follows after.
yeah, I would say like on a technical scale and by 100% filmmaking quality, The Dark Knight is number one with a boner
Yeah.
from the Greek gods of Atlas. But I mean, like I don't know, man. Like there's just something about the suit in '89 Batman, the car, Jack Nicholson, and just the vibe of it. I don't know. But
Yeah.
again, there's no way that if in 19 when we were kids and we saw the 1989 Batman, but if you also had the Dark Knight available to us, I don't know. It might have been a different story, but I'm just saying that's what we grew up with. So I guess that's just why, because we're old
Yeah.
fuckers.
And the toys with that beautiful fucking gold lettering on the
Ooh, yeah.
boxes
Yeah.
and the
I
Elfman scores.
always no my character that I always wanted to get was fucking Bob. Bob the bad guy. The toy. I love Bob.
Yeah. And that Batmobile was sweet. God,
There
that
has
toy.
not been 100%. There has not been one fucking Batmobile to equal the measure of the '89 Batmobile. Not one.
Nope.
Not one. New iteration of the Batmobile has there been one to touch it.
I also think that there's never been a bat suit as dope as the '89 bat suit.
No,
with this the pure yellow, dude. Oh god.
Yeah, I think
The
that
subtle
they.
coloring.
I do like the Batman Returns bat suit a little bit better because they got rid of the ab thing, but but that was the only one. That was the only improvement it ever had, other than he could kind of turn his head. But yeah, dude, The Dark Knight is a classic, fucking amazing film, and Heath Ledger. That's the debate too. I mean, who portrayed the Joker the best? Was it Heath Ledger? Was it Joaquin? Was it Jack Nicholson?
It is Heath Ledger to me. I mean, it's for me, it's an easy Heath Ledger, but I do, man, both Joaquin and Jack Nicholson. I wonder if there's ever a character that's ever been canonized in film that had such great acting performances in it, more so than the Joker. I mean,
Well, yeah.
I mean, obviously Jared Leto kind of like took that down a leader with the tattoos and stuff, but and that.
But he might make up for it. He might make up for it in the Zack Snyder cut. I mean,
right.
I mean, I'm not saying he will have enough time to do that, but I mean, maybe just if he gets 10 minutes or 15 minutes on screen, maybe it'll be enough to be like, oh yeah, you deserve to be in the conversation anymore. But I mean, yeah, dude, like the thing about, I mean, we could go like literally we could make an hour and a half video on this, but I'm just saying like I loved Joaquin because I feel like Joaquin was great. I don't know. I always think Joaquin Phoenix is like he's such an amazing actor, and what he took with that role and did with it was like unsurpassed. Like as far as like what you've ever seen, as far as a Joker incarnation. But then again, to be fair, he had a whole movie dedicated to the Joker, whereas Heath Ledger didn't, and neither did Jack Nicholson. But I feel like it's almost unfair to rank them because they all have like a different. Appeal for each one. They're so unique and different and great in their own like aspects. Like Jack Nicholson's Joker was more the comic book crazy Joker, and then you have a Heath Ledger who's more of a hard, grittier, edged version of the Joker, and then you have a Joaquin who's more of a disturbed individual that has to go down this path. I don't know. There's just like they're so unique. It's hard to rank them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think that the Joker might be the greatest casted. Multiply casted character in the history of film. I mean, there's you know, you could talk about Batman for that. Obviously, you could talk about maybe James Bond. He's had some amazing ones, but I don't know if anybody had like the best batting average when it came to casting the right guy for the right character than the Joker. I don't know. I don't know if anything exists. And comment. That's a good question for you guys too down below.
You look at Academy Award winners. Academy Awards don't recognize Batman movies as fucking actual art.
Well, didn't Heath Ledger win it though? I think he won it for this.
No, he might have won it postpartum or postmortem. And I know that maybe Joaquin did win Best Actor. I'm saying before that though, they always because The Dark Knight should have got an Academy Award for Best Film. I mean, it didn't even get that.
Yeah, it absolutely should have. But I think that actually that is pretty wild in itself. I think 2 of the 5 Jokers. People who have, I don't count that Gotham shit. 2 of the 5 people that have played Joker have won Academy Awards for their performances. That's fucking crazy. Again, yeah, and guys listening to this, comment down below. Do you guys think there's ever been a better casted character than the Joker over the years with multiple iterations of the same character? I can't think of anything off the top of my head that was done better.
I'm sure that we'll think of something later on, but off the top of my head, I can't think of anything either. But yeah, I got to be honest, man. If you were an actor in Hollywood and they were like, "Oh, you're gonna get the role as of Joker," like that's a huge fucking deal.
You better have your shit together. Yeah, you better be ready for it. But, anyways, guys, Ken Burnett, especially, we love you, brother. Thank you so much for the choice, and thank all of you Patreons and all of you guys for listening. Speaking of Patreon, right after this, we're gonna film our Patreon commentary for The Crow.
Ready to get crazy in the hot topics with The Crow.
Nipple cheese. It's going to be a good time too. So that'll be in the Patreon link down below if you guys want to check that out. But thank you all for listening. Thank you all for hanging out with us tonight. We love your fucking faces. And if you're new to the channel, click that subscribe button. Get some goddamn wham up in you.
Ego.
Oh God, I almost choked on my own spit.
Yeah, I did. I can't. We're old.